In ancient history, a war between the newly created races of Toril and the forces of Hell left humanity nearly extinct. In the post-cataclysmic world, humans placed themselves above all others, while races deemed undesirable watched from below. Ferox, a newly created race intertwined with beast and elf, were regarded to be even more monstrous and were forced into servitude. During the war, the gods and goddesses gifted unique arcane artifacts to those fighting against the Hells. These items turned the tides of war and brought forth brand new schools of magic in the form of the mage class. Alas, magic and hope fade from a world on the brink of destruction. Our hope now lends itself to a select and unlucky few.
Hello, and welcome to the Unlucky Few. My name is Elizabeth. I am your wonderful DM, and we are going to take a second to search for Cass.
She'll have to call back in. She hung up.
Cass hung up?
Yep.
Goodbye.
She died.
So,
Cass just sent, oh no!
And nothing else, so, let's just get into the recap.
Alright, so do we have to have them both call back in, or?
Mm-mm.
Alright, well, this is the Unlucky Few. Thank you all for returning to watch us in this wonderful, crazy time as we adventure further with video streaming services that are unnamed.
It rhymes with wipe.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But regardless, thank you for
Does it?
thank you for sticking it out with us and watching us. We'll hopefully get Cass back here a little soon. I'm going to attempt to multitask here because there was a question that I need to ask everybody for the game tonight, right now.
Okay.
That I did not evidently find enough time for to do.
Well, now they
Prior to
know
the
that we're
session starting.
having fun secret messages.
Yes, so there will be some fun secret messages at the start of this. But I can go through the announcements as we do this. First things first, as always, this video will be up on our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/tough_DND. That'll be up Wednesday, 7 p.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
Yep. Aside from that, I don't think we have any other announcements.
We're still alive.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
we're all still alive. Catch us back here next Saturday at 7 p.m. Oh, and catch us this coming Friday at some point in the evening for a little bit of a bonus stream where you will get to see a couple of us play start a playthrough and see how we do on a fairly challenging difficulty for Divinity Original Sin 2. So that'll be a fun virtual RPG as it will. Sorry to all of your fucking eardrums. Are there any other announcements I'm missing?
Yeah, just still keeping an eye on our social media. That's where we'll post if there's any cancellations, rescheduling, changes, what have you, with the current state of affairs in our country.
Bless you.
Thank
Stop
you.
that.
Yeah, sorry.
Stop
We'll do our
that.
best to not interrupt our normal schedule and try and throw in some extra stuff for you guys now that we're moving into April.
I can't wait for the 1st of April.
Why?
Be Trixie Little Hobbitses.
Audie!
Ash. There's no longer a version of that.
You tried to make my name 2 syllable.
Ashton.
So, without further
No.
ado, I will start up the music. I will get us into our recap. In the meantime, I am going to need all of you to take a look at the message I just sent and PM me the answer to those 3 questions.
Oh no.
Do you know your own name? Nope.
What?
Did Patrick answer for the first one, or does Sylvanus answer for the first one?
I think the
This
Sylvan-
is in character. Currently in contact with Cass, seeing if she can call back in, or whether or are we just down a player for the whole night now, or
Playing it by ear.
Yeah. She said that it was the same thing that happened earlier where her computer just restarted, so hopefully it will restart and she'll get back.
Alright.
Liz, these are really hard questions.
Liz, all I can see is the last thing you sent me. It's really hard
But-
to think about that answer.
Without any further ado, where we last left off, the group, trying to prioritize a couple of different things that needed to get done, and between the first and second rounds of the Trial of Strength, decided to heed Fenn's advice and counsel that he received from Shar. And with that, you all made your way on foot to the Warlock's Crypt, making a deal with one Celeste, which is Arwen's younger sister, to pick you up by boat when you are done. So you spent 4 days, relatively uneventful, though there was a sighting of a unicorn that created some excitement one night. Sorry, I'm getting updates from Cass here.
No problem. We did some fun puzzles.
Yes, you'd all, upon getting to the Warlock's Crypt, snuck in through one of the towers, and after that proceeded to fall down some stairs.
For 30 minutes.
Yes, for quite a long time. Separated into different puzzle rooms, focusing on mirrors. And some of you meeting versions of yourself, so to speak. Some of you meeting other persons and or creatures that seemed to be set free upon your completion of the puzzle. You also received various rewards for completing the puzzles as well, which you now hold with you. All of you now make your way.
I think I should fight a Scarf Demon.
All of you now make your way out of your rooms, seeing all of the others exit at the same time. And there you all stand at the ending of another spiral stairwell. You've just all regrouped. There's now the 6 of you standing there.
Good to see you. Well, Sylvanus, you would have hated what happened in there. We had to be polite. I'm joking, of course.
Got him.
Get a legitimate laugh out of T.
He's laughing with his mage hand.
There was this angel demon thing, but then we played with scarves, so I think it was fine.
T, that's called burlesque.
Fendi!
You Feels like a weird super pencil like shimmy with a star.
Fen patronized the burlesque down in the Underdark canon.
I love that I can see Pat's reactions better from this angle than I ever could next to him.
Well, that wasn't terrible. Maybe the rest. All he knows the rest is going to be hard. Maybe the rest of this will be, the same, and we'll get gifts every time.
Perhaps.
T's just gonna look at Kai and be like, Ash isn't paying attention.
I'm paying attention.
I mean, that's in character for Kai.
I'm gonna put on the ring that I got from the.
You know, we made some
I got some
money.
swag now.
Oh yeah, we made money.
It's just yeah, it's a ruby ring,
Yes, that's right.
and it matches my ruby tiara. Circlet, sorry.
I think that's burlesque.
It can be a tiara if you want it to.
It's a tiara.
You're the prettiest princess.
He knows.
I mean,
It matches my cape.
to be fair, the prettiest princess in the group is probably is.
Now, Kai's pretty too. Pretty
I
annoying.
know, thank you.
Well, anyways. Just kidding,
You're on
Kai.
fire tonight.
Into the deep we go. I sure
How
hope we
deep?
don't die, and I need to get my stones.
That's right.
If anything, I could use this artifact as a weapon. I was thinking I could throw it like a very large, heavy frisbee. If it hits you in the neck, you'll just die. I know I would.
What?
Yeah.
Right, we'll just clothesline the lich.
That's a good idea.
Did you guys approach the second stairwell?
Could count all the stairs this time.
Twy kind of turns to you and just says, "So, did you see anything odd in your room?"
Just me and Arwen, but a mirror. And then, after a while, it turns out all we had to do was say please. So, it wasn't so bad. How about you both?
We saw ourselves, a variety of versions of ourselves.
Like fat and skinny?
Old,
Like the kind
Young.
that wrinkle.
the happiest that we could be, the least happy we could be.
I dare say, I think I like mine better.
Yeah.
Ours was.
Mine was just upside down
Yeah.
with colored scarves.
There was that one thing, but it'll be fine, I think.
What one thing?
Oh, that thing with the red eyes and the bindings and the chains that we probably undid and.
Wow, I don't remember that.
Yeah,
Really?
I remember the money.
Yeah, well, right after the money, there was this demon thing chained to a rock.
Character for a god.
A demon, you say? I'm terrified again.
It'll be fine.
Well, the last time we fought demons, it wasn't exactly a grand time. Last 2 times, actually.
I mean, the last time we fought, there wasn't demons. It was just guild members.
Well, what's the worst that can happen? Who's going first?
Well, I dragged you all down here,
You don't have
shakily
to.
holding
I
out
can
my
go first if you
sword.
like.
If
No,
you want
no,
to go
don't
a
worry.
more cautious approach, I wouldn't mind going first.
Alright, thank you for volunteering, T. Go right ahead. I'll hide behind her.
You can tell them more gold.
Roll a stealth check.
It's not great, but it's not bad. Oh, right. Never mind. It's fine.
Oh, so you have
19.
pretty good stealth.
It was a 12, so plus 7.
I guess I'm
I think
stealthing behind her.
You think you're pretty stealthy? So you start going down the stairs?
Yeah, but I want to look at every stair and before I put my foot on it, I want to tap my staff to it.
Okay.
So we take 10 minutes to go down the stairs.
Do you
Better
want to
safe
fall
than
into
sorry.
more trap rooms?
Hey, you'd be first. Just kidding.
Make an
Wait,
investigation
Maddie, look at
check.
me.
I guess I'll wait a while until they finish checking. the
Maddie!
doors, and I'll go down.
Maddie!
Yeah, natural 20.
Nice.
That was the only way I was getting that one.
Alright, so you go down, and once again, the 30-second stare seems a little fishy.
No one touch this one. If you touch it, I'm gonna break your fucking legs. Then I step over it.
Listen to T or
Continue
she'll
to go
break your
down.
fucking knees.
The 99th stair also looks a little fishy.
Don't touch this one. Same thing. And it's the phone.
Fendian very dramatically, like, over. The step's too big, I don't know if I can do it. And then he goes down it because he's like
Make an
6
acrobatics
feet
check.
tall. Ah, great, can I?
Please don't.
Yeah, go for it. This is the Gorkazah trying to do a fancy trick on a rope and falling to his death all over
Is
again.
acrobatics strength or dex?
Acrobatics is dex.
Okay, 'cause I had no fucking like write down my stats, but I didn't write down. So that's
At least it's not a 1.
10.
Oh no.
You throw yourself over it, and you kind of twist your ankle a little bit as you land.
Ooh.
And you probably would have face planted down more stairs if T hadn't caught you.
Oh, T, I think I rolled my ankle.
Maybe don't go downstairs like an asshole next time.
Can you
She'll
carry
like
me?
write him and like no.
What about the other stair? Boulder Dash. I'm gonna go down the rest
No,
of
Baldur's
You
Gate.
probably have a higher strength score than I do.
No.
No.
I have a 12.
Anyways, I dramatically go down the rest of the stairs in fear.
Dramatically.
What if I fall? It's quite high from up here, you know.
Oh, there goes the cameras.
No!
Alright, okay.
Alright, sorry about that. We're back in. Just a little bit more technically challenging than usual with all of the Skype stuff. But we are also apparently, hopefully, going to be getting Arwen back as well as soon. So that would be nice. But, so yes, you find the 2 faulty stairs on the 32nd and the 99th one. So, what are you doing now?
We continue.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing go back up and let everyone know. I know Syl at least was not following you guys down the stairs.
Well,
Oh, I thought we were all
I'm not
going down the
come back
stairs.
down.
Well, I was going to wait till they go down because if they accidentally set off a different step or something.
Same steps. 32nd, 99th. Don't fucking touch them.
They're quite large,
So I'll
so
go
be
down.
careful.
Alright, so
Also,
Kai,
Part of me
Syl,
wants to touch him.
Arwen, and Twy. I'll head down the stairs. Do you miss the 2 stairs?
Pat would. So.
Wait,
Are you
No,
kidding?
Other way around. Yeah.
okay, I was gonna say,
Syl,
what, excuse me?
Syl would have missed the steps. Pat would.
Kai?
What?
Are you going to touch the steps?
No, I'm not gonna touch steps you told me not to touch. I don't want her to break my legs. I believe her.
Twy also misses the steps. So you come down the stairs. There is a small landing before a relatively open 40-foot by 40-foot room awaits you. There are 3 angel statues that stand equidistant from each other and the walls halfway across the room. As everyone enters, a circular hole opens on the chest of the statue, like almost all the way through.
Where are the angel statues?
What?
You said equidistant, but like, are they in
So
the back?
it's like a 40-foot by 40-foot room.
Okay.
The statues are 20 feet in, facing you, and the 3 of them are equidistant from each other. So they're 10 feet from each other, 10 feet from the wall. So it's 1, 2, 3.
So it'd be like an unblind.
Yeah, but like, are they in the middle of the room, far end?
Yes, they are exactly in the dead center of the room, forming a line, cutting the room in half.
It's sent with a hole in his chest.
And is there anything else? Or is it the statues?
What about a navigator?
A door can be seen on the far wall. A set of double doors.
Okay.
Adi.
So I just need scrap paper. Did we each got things from the rooms, right?
No.
Well, what if the... Oh, well, that throws a wrench in my plan. I thought maybe we put the things that we got in the angel chests.
So,
You know what?
yeah, so
Sure, I'll try that.
So all of you are currently standing like still on the landing, unless you are telling me to go in.
I'll go in.
There's no other way.
You're on a landing. The landing has a solid wall. Behind you are stairs. In front of you is the room.
He's gonna like let out a big groan and then like try and stand like in the room but like against the door to try and like keep it open if it tries to shut
God
again.
damn it! Are we doing this again?
If you don't do that, it's going to black out the whole room. That happened to me in Arwen. Like a magical blackout.
But what if we're trapped in here?
I guess we better be really good at solving puzzles.
I found the party's greatest weakness. It's doors.
Smart, it's not exactly my fault.
Oh, I think you're too hard on yourself, T.
Alright, I have no idea,
Yeah,
but the error keeps saying that it's a video scheduler internal error, so I'm just gonna try doing this without video on.
no problem.
That's fine, we can hear you, so it works.
Yep, and we actually hear you pretty good. Also, Cass,
Cool. Yeah,
I sent a series of 3 questions. To the
I know.
series.
I was trying to answer them while troubleshooting, but I can't multitask.
That's fine. Take a couple seconds and answer them now.
I will.
In character, obviously.
Well, yeah.
So, Shen walks inside, Twy walks inside, Sil walks inside. Kai, what you doing?
Walking inside.
Arwen, what you doing?
Creeping inside.
And you're standing on the wall, the door?
Like I'm like inside the room but like trying to be pried against the door.
Alright, as soon as the last person walks in, the doors, just like swing shut, like throwing you off of it, and just like begin to close. Like they have in all the other rooms.
Just let it happen.
Well, T being T does the same thing she did the last time where she starts like absolutely laying into the fucking door trying to break it down, and after a few minutes she'll, kind of embarrassed, let out a huff and then turn around.
Alright, while T's doing that, as soon as the door is shut, a barrier
Cassidy's Mike's doing that noise again.
Uh-oh, I can't hear him.
Living room.
What?
Oh no.
She fell water.
Cass, you there?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright, as soon as the door's shut, a barrier of prismatic light just shines and shimmers across the room. In line that it's capturing about half, the front half of this, like splitting the statues in half, like front half and back half. If the room is laid out like this, with all of you here and the door here, it comes up like this, forms a barrier that cuts off the half of the room that has the doorway out.
Sorry, I missed. Was it in line with the statues or right behind?
Yes, in line with them.
So it like cuts them in half?
Yes. Along with the barrier, a cone of white radiant light now appears over top the statue. It starts at about 5 feet above the statues and comes down in a cone. In total, encompassing in a semicircle, 5 feet in front of the statue.
Like a spotlight almost?
Kind of, yeah. It looks like there's big enough for one person to stand there with the statue.
I want to stand in it.
You're gonna stand in it? Which one?
Oh, I thought there was only one.
No, there's
Nope, there are 3
three.
statues.
Oh, so there's 3. Okay.
Yep.
Your mic is doing the same thing, so would you be able to mute your mic when you're not talking?
God. Oh. Okay.
Just when you're not talking, because it's making like a static, and it's so loud that we can't hear Ash.
I got
Yeah,
you.
it's so
Sorry.
loud I can't hear them.
I'm
I
sorry.
can't wait until all this
It's
is over
okay.
and I can play D&D in person.
Yeah. We'll shoot for June or July.
That's a funny way to say 2021. Alright, continue.
So I know the statue in the center has the hole in its chest, but like, do
3
all the
statues have
statues
a hole
look?
in their chest.
Fuck.
Every single statue is identical.
Which one?
Was it like a magical opening, or was it like what kind of opening?
Looked magical in nature.
Okay, is it like a magical hole or like just a hole in the stone?
It looks like there is a hole in the statue that you can see right.
Now, which one are you going to,
Yeah.
Kai? First, second, or third?
The center one.
I'll
Center
take
one?
left.
I'll
'Cause
step
he's
up to
the
right
center
one,
of
but I'm gonna
attention.
stick the end of my staff in the light before anything of my own to see if like any damage goes to the wood.
You go to. Alright. This is really tough to do because all three of you. I'm like. Alright. It's fine. All of you are doing different things all at once, and it's fine. T first. You go to, just because you're sticking something ahead of your person, you go to put the staff in there, and the staff just like ching off of the cone and doesn't go in.
I'll
Interesting.
Kind of, like, very slowly put my hand against it.
Someone else would definitely get to theirs first before you did that. Kai, since you were the first one to say it, you step into yours, and as soon as Kai steps into the central one, it shimmers like brightly, and all of a sudden, the one in front of you, T, and the one in front of you, Sil, goes from looking like a cone of radiant light to a cone of radiant glass. Almost. It looks like corporeal. Like something is physically there. Kai, on the other hand.
Oh no.
You had to be the center of the spotlight, like always.
Of course.
Let me pull stuff.
And then a matron mother appears.
Oh no, my only weakness. It's okay, I'll come back in a few months.
Whoa.
Alright, so,
The side eye from Maddie, I saw that.
you feel a presence probe into your mind,
Ew.
and out loud, all of you hear a voice seem to extend, like, in your minds, that you seems to just extend from the angel that Kai is now standing next to, the statue. And you hear, "What is your greatest regret?"
Oh no, I have to say these out loud. Do I have to say it out loud?
If you say cat, you might not be able to.
You have absolutely no idea. You stepped in, and this is what you got.
Can I, I'll think about it for a moment, and then I'll respond with my thoughts.
Alright, nothing happens.
I don't like this game anymore. I'll, turn and look behind me and everybody else.
You can't see anything. You look behind you,
Oh.
and it's just a wall of shimmering light.
Oh shit.
Can we still see him?
If I were to talk out loud, could they hear me?
You have no idea.
You can try.
It's only because, like, if I say the thing, I don't want them out of character to know what I'm saying.
We'll hear something first and see if we hear it.
And then
You'd be like, "Can you hear me?"
Alright. Are you guys still there?
You say that out loud?
Yeah.
Alright. Everyone hears Kai say, "Are you guys still there?" And then a small squeak as Kai, the angel in your mind specifically, actually no, in everyone's mind, you hear, "That is not the truthful answer," and you take a point of psychic damage.
Oh,
no!
Wait, I didn't hear.
Get to
What?
use.
What?
I don't know what you said.
Oh.
The angel said, "That is not the truthful answer," and you take a point of psychic damage. And after, like, you feel like the spike into your mind, everyone hears out loud again, "What is your greatest regret?"
You could try whispering.
Okay, can I whisper it?
You can... Want to finish it for me again?
Try.
Certainly
Oh,
try.
sorry, my brain blanked out. I was like, can whisper.
You can certainly try.
So,
Go on then, go on. Says T.
Why does she have a Cockney accent now?
What are you talking about, Nate? This is how I always talk.
Oh
All right,
god.
come on, Kai. What you doing?
I'll whisper it.
You whisper what?
Yeah, when you whisper, Kai.
it.
You bitch.
There, I did it.
I'm sorry. What did you whisper?
You goddamn know what I whispered. You saw my message.
I did. There's a
That's
reason.
out of
There's
character.
there's a reason that I asked you those messages, so I would know you were telling the truth.
The viewers don't know what it is.
So, Kai, what do you whisper?
I'm going mad again. You don't have to worry
You
about it.
have about 6 seconds before you're taking more psychic damage, bud. What you whisper?
Okay, I'll kind of groan a little bit, think about it for 4 seconds so I don't take psychic damage. I guess putting all my trust in one person.
You hear Kai say, "Putting all my trust in one person." And with that, the light shimmers.
I take 2 points of embarrassment damage.
Yep. The light shimmers. You're once again able to see outside of where you are.
So like the light is still there, it's not solid anymore.
Give me 1 second just to make sure I'm getting all of this right.
Okay.
Now the real trial begins. You have to fight yourself.
Oh,
The biggest
and actually, one thing I lied. It was not 1 point of psychic damage, it was 1 point of force damage, as you felt a very weird feeling in your chest.
That's not love.
That was almost like, it almost felt like your insides were attempting to get pulled out.
Ew.
You
Like,
just jump
spill your
into
guts?
it.
I tell the truth.
Not just like your physical guts, but it almost felt like something was trying to wrench your soul out of your body for a quick second.
Oh my god.
That's why we tell the truth.
Man, Monica answered those questions so truthfully.
All right. And actually, so as soon as you finish, there is a light, like an orb of light appears in that statue's chest. And then you are immediately teleported to the statue on the left, Kai.
What?
Oh no, Kai.
Uh-oh, gotta go through
You are now standing in the cone to the left.
Oh no.
It once again goes solid.
Oh no! Shit!
All of you see there's now like a solid orb of glowing light in the chest that completes the angel now. But you are teleported to the one directly on the left.
I regret everything.
Everyone once again hears in their mind, "What is your greatest fear?"
Ah!
So this is how Liz gets revenge.
It's literally Kyle wants to be in the spotlight and he's getting punished for it.
Good.
This is the worst. Did you say good? Oh man. Well, not wanting to feel my soul being pulled out of my chest again because I absolutely hated that, thanks. I'll just kind of like mutter under my breath. Failure.
Everyone hears out loud Kai respond, "Failure."
You must be afraid all the time.
Oh.
Shut the fuck up.
So
I
with
can
that,
hear you dissing
a
me,
second.
Fendian.
It once again comes back. You're able to see around the room. A second orb of light fills in the angel to the left's chest. In a brief flash, you are teleported to the cone all the way to the right. It once again becomes solid, cutting you off from the rest of the room. In everyone's head, you hear, "What is your greatest hope?"
Right now, to die. Not really!
You get struck by lightning.
The camera is shook on his end.
Ah! So, quick question. Do I have to... Yeah. Do I have to, like, verbatim say what I sent you, or can it be, like, slightly different than what I... Like, the same answer, just not verbatim.
What?
A summary?
It has to be pretty close.
Greatest hope.
6 seconds.
I'll answer this one pretty fast, like pretty soon after the question is asked, and he'll just say a purpose.
Kai's greatest hope to become someone that has a purpose. And so with that, a third orb of light appears in the chest, another flash, you disappear, and you reappear right in front of the doorways that you entered in. The orbs all kind of like glow a little brighter before disappearing into the angels. And the hole, the magical hole that exists inside them that is about this big, just shrinks ever so slightly and becomes a smaller hole.
It.
And all of the like how it became corporeal in front of the two of you, it is now once again looks completely see-through, just light.
So
I back away.
you heard that right?
Well, after you, Sue.
So you
Did
walk,
you guys?
you're on the left, right? So walks into his. Once again, on all of your heads, you hear, "What is your greatest fear?"
Therefore, being caged in a marriage, I don't want.
Everyone, did our two Skype peeps hear that?
Yeah.
Cass, you too?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay. Death or being caged in a marriage I don't want. Got it?
Did you hear it that time?
Something about being in a marriage you don't want.
Dead or being caged in a marriage that he doesn't want. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. A familiar orb appears inside of that angel's chest. You flash and in front of the middle one. What is your greatest regret?
Falling in love.
Oh, so edgy.
Oof.
Somewhere in the world, Rare dies of a heart attack.
She wakes up in Aqua's night or Aqua?
Night.
She wakes up in Knight's bed in a cold sweat.
Another orb, another flash. What is your greatest hope?
Breaking free from all of it, or rewinding time to how things were once were.
I can't hear, the music's way too loud.
Do you want me to repeat it again?
Yes, please.
Okay. Breaking free from it, or rewinding time back to where it once was.
A third orb, you disappear and reappear directly in front of Kai. Once again, the holes in the chest shrink just a little bit further. They're now only about 3 inches across.
I gesture for tea after you.
Oh no,
Funny-
no, after you.
Funny enough, for Kai and Syl, you guys do not see the cones of light anymore either. When you're looking at the angels, everyone else does.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Twine hasn't gone yet. Twine, ladies first.
You're a lady.
Oh!
Nonsense.
Oh, I'll just do it. And then I'm just gonna go like in order or I'm just gonna go to the left one first. I'll know if it'll teleport me in order or not, but
Probably.
I have to look at my phone.
I actually
Walk up to the left first, then enters a familiar scene. What is your greatest fear?
No longer having my freedom, and also my grandmother,
And also what?
and also my grandmother.
An orb of light, disappearing to the center statue. What is your greatest regret?
Not taking my father with me when I fled.
Another orb of light, another disappearance. What is your greatest hope?
To live peacefully in the Underdark. Swift awakening on purpose.
What?
To live peacefully with his people in the Underdark.
Thank you.
You disappear and reappear next to Syl and Kai. You also do not see the cones of light anymore, and the Circle in the chest drops to about 2¼ inches.
I nervously fiddle with my lips.
It is now Arwen, Twy, and T all standing there in front of these statues now.
Aaron, you want to go?
Hey, it's
Tell us first.
What?
Tell us first.
Tell us first.
Tallest.
Tallest
Twy
first.
might be taller.
Twy is 5'3".
You're all pretty short.
No,
How's it-
that's all right. We might not all have to go, and who really wants to hear about my secrets? I blab them all when I get drunk anyway. So
Tallest first. I shove her
Go.
forward.
I will try and fight against it.
Arwen have a higher
Arwen.
strength than you, I think.
Roll for
Arwen, roll a
strength.
strength check. T, also roll a strength check.
God damn. Okay. Oh gosh, I didn't even get my dice out. I've been too busy trying to fix my freaking computer. I'm sorry.
It's a 7.
I don't know which ones I picked. Actually, let's find out.
I think he has
Alright,
a
Pass, let me know
Oh,
when you have your
there,
dice.
rainbow.
What?
I got him.
Alright, roll me a strength check.
Let me mute myself so I can roll. Oops. Okay, that. Where the hell? Oh. That is 16.
That's like double.
You try and fight against it, but Arwen just has a really low center of gravity and kind of catches you off guard, and T, you are shoved into the lefternmost.
I'd be the right one, right? That's what.
Oh yeah, you're the right one.
I lean over and say, is it wrong? I'm a little excited to learn what these are.
In all of your heads, you once again hear, "What is your greatest hope?"
So before I start, I just want to mention I am wearing my brooch, which gives me resistance to force damage.
Oh my god.
But one is still gonna be
So you're
one.
gonna take one half.
Yeah. Why should I tell you?
Oh my god.
That is not the truthful answer. You take 1 point of force damage, as this force damage cannot be reduced in any way.
Ooh.
Damn it.
As you feel feeling in your chest like somebody just reached a spectral hand inside where your heart is and is starting to just grasp, like claw grab your soul.
Finger in each valve, ready to take it out.
In your head once more you hear, "What is your greatest hope?"
She gets really pissed off, like eyebrow twitching, pissed off, and it's just like, after all this, we will be whole again, and she will have a happy life because of it.
That is not a truthful answer. What you feel the claw. You're omitting some very, very key pieces of information from the thing.
I left out
Woof.
2 words!
Two very important words.
It tells me you left out the name.
Yeah, it's like trying. Actually, no. That would have been a really bad comparison. But like,
I know this answer already.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yep.
feel good, does it?
you kind of like feel the coldness creeping into your heart as it just squeezes your soul tighter. You can begin to see like some very faint wisps of blue energy begin to emanate from your chest as it is attempting to rip your soul from your body.
She kind of
Once
grit
again.
her teeth.
What is your greatest hope?
That somehow, after all this, we will be a family again. And she will have a happy life because of it.
You're just gonna
That
refuse
is
to
not
say
the
it.
truthful answer. You take another point of damage as now you can see the wisp beginning to extend further as it's now fully grabbed your soul and is beginning
Alright,
to
fine,
strip
Rose
from your
Lily will
body.
have a happy life because of it.
We already know that name.
You see the orb of light fill in the chest, and you are teleported to the lefternmost statue. What is your greatest fear?
Snakes.
Oh.
Ash, it's so much better sitting next to Meg for this.
Failing Rose Lily and not being good enough for her, and her getting hurt or suffering because of me.
Another orb of light set in front of the center statue. What is your greatest regret?
Letting Gruff go when he did, and not searching sooner.
Third ball of light. You appear right alongside of Fen, Kai, and Syl. You're no longer able to see the cones, and the circles in the chest shrink now to about 1.5 inches across. They're getting very small. Now in front of the statues is Arwen and Twy. Arwen, what you doing?
Paying Arwen back, T's shoving him into the light.
And I duck under her arm.
Make a strength check.
You want to go?
Make a
We're gonna
strength
go.
roll, and Arwen make a acrobatics check.
16.
So I'll say I rolled an 8, but I have a +6. So I think
that's 14,
14.
which unfortunately does
Yeah.
not beat T's 16. So
damn.
Arwen goes flying into the lefternmost thing, and Arwen. You hear, everyone hears in their heads once again. What is your greatest fear?
Arwen will take like a hot minute, just like looking around at the ceiling and trying to figure out the answer. And eventually he'll just like shrug a little bit and he'll go, I don't really know. What's yours?
There's like a moment of hesitation as the statue attempts to figure out whether that's actually a true answer, before it finally says, that is not a truthful answer, and you feel a pain in your chest, almost like a spectral hand beginning to wrap around your soul as you take a point of force damage.
Hey, that's not fair. I want a second opinion.
What is your greatest fear?
Probably there's a couple more things. Leaving my sister. Wait. Fear or
Fear.
regret? Sorry. Fear?
This is like in character.
Fear.
There's a couple. Being trapped underground or in a box that like slowly fills with water until you drown or suffocate. Also watching my family die. Also watching these randos die. Also not finding my brothers, etc.
Arwen like rambles on for like a full like 45 to 50 seconds
This isn't confessional.
of just that, before you see an orb appear in the angel's chest, and you are transported to the center statue.
I want you to know that I'm just writing a whole lot. Like, literally the
What?
words, a whole lot.
Dope.
What is your greatest regret?
This one he answers like without even hesitating. He's just like, "Oh, dude, with the road we're all like on right now, I want to be able to like
Greatest
hoard-
regret.
Oh, greatest regret. God damn it! I
Yup.
keep fucking not hearing things. I want to die. All right.
That's
What is your
right.
greatest
You can't
regret?
get the next one wrong because it'll be the only one left.
I'm sorry. I keep reading the next one. Ugh.
I appreciate you. It's fine.
No, I suck. I'm sorry. What's your greatest regret? He thinks for a hot second again. Because this one's like a two-sided coin. He goes, leaving my sister behind, but also I'm glad she was with Mom.
Another orb of light. You reappear next to the rightmost statue. What is your greatest hope?
Dope. This time he actually knows what the answer is. Sorry. He's like, oh dude, but the road that we all seem to be on, like, I want to be able to hoard enough shiny shit to be able to just give my mom and sister anything they want.
A final orb of light. Arwen appears next to all of you, and the circle in the chest shrinks to about 3/4 of an inch across, as Twy is the only one left standing in front of them.
We'll close our ears while you answer.
She kind of turns back around. Where should I start?
the hope first, and then just let it get progressively more sad.
Just like real life. You stroll,
It's like
Exactly.
mine.
stroll up and she goes into the hope. What is her greatest hope? So yeah, she'll walk into that one. All of you hear in your head, what is your greatest hope? It's probably about 30 seconds of silence before you finally hear Twi's voice ring out. It used to be to spend the rest of my life as far away from the Underdark as possible and to just revel in my freedom. But ever since I met Fendian, I want to make things better for all of the people that my brother and I had to leave behind. An orb appears in the chest, and she's transported to the lefternmost one. What is your greatest fear? Another 30 seconds of silence before Twi's voice rings out again. Being restrained, tight spaces, being chained, being forced to stay somewhere, being trapped. Another orb appears in the chest, and she's taken to the center one. What is your greatest regret? I wish my brother and I could have left sooner, and we could have taken our little sister along with us. And with that, a third orb appears. She's teleported alongside all of you guys. The prismatic barrier of light, cutting the room in half, shimmers once more. And you notice all of the holes close in and disappear. The cones for all the statues are gone, and streaking down each cheek of the angel statue from the eyes are tears of blood that run down the face and drip onto the floor as the prismatic barrier fades. And the barrier disappears, and the door on the far side of the wall opens up.
Scooby-Doo running out of there. Don't want to share any more feelings.
We'll do next turn, I suppose.
Yeah, I know.
As you head out the room, it's about a 15-foot hallway, before it seems to just open up into another room that seems to be slightly larger.
So around like 40 by 40.
70 by 60.
What's in it?
Do you step inside?
Yes.
Make a perception check. Kai and Syl, both of you make perception checks.
Nope.
That's a technical.
23.
Alright. So Kai, you're able to notice quite a lot of things. There is... Actually, let me...
I got your back, Sil.
a 70 foot by 60 foot open space. In the far left hand corner, there is a 10 foot by 10 foot mirror that has 3 shards from the central part of the mirror that are all separate. That are all separate from each other, and all of them are missing from the mirror. The image in the mirror appears to show... Actually, no, the mirror is not 10 feet by 10 feet. I'm sorry, the mirror is 30 feet by 30 feet wide by 20 feet tall, and it goes floor to ceiling. So the room is 20 feet tall.
So it's halfway across the room? Or is it on the 70-foot wall?
Yes.
It's on the 70-foot wall, not the 60?
It is on. It's on the 70-foot wall. It's kind of more angled towards the corner. It's about 5 feet or so from the corner of the room, the far corner of the room is where it starts and goes the way across. But it's a huge mirror. What it appears to show is a typical reflection of what you can see, but it appears to not be in a realistic style. It almost looks like a vague watercolor interpretation of what you're supposed to be seeing as you look into the mirror.
Okay.
In the room also are 3 cages atop pedestals with no visible locks or keyholes, containing what looks to be like 3 shards of glass that are missing from the mirror.
Are they like
Inside the
mirroring positions
cages?
of the statues of the last room?
No. One is just ahead to your left, one is in the back left corner, and one is about halfway across the room to your right.
So wait, is it in front of the mirror?
What?
The cages?
The mirror was in the back left corner.
Yep, one of them is pretty close to the mirrors.
Okay. And then where was the third one? Sorry.
About halfway across the room halfway through the room to the right. They contain what look to be 3 shards of glass that are missing from the mirror. Also in the room is a 15-foot tall obelisk, which is covered in active light blue runes. Which is covered in runes that are dormant. There's also an intricate display of topaz at the top of this obelisk. You notice there are more of these runes at your feet, because what Syl has noticed as soon as he walked in with his low roll. How low did you roll? That one. You step in and immediately notice that your feet are wet. You are standing in approximately a 20-foot by 20-foot pool that sits at the base of this room. And on the water's surface, there are runes splayed across it that you are now standing in. And everyone is standing in now that they are in the room.
How deep is the water?
Check all the rooms, see if they're familiar, like for any type of spell I might know.
Make an Arcana check. And also, if anyone would like to help.
Arcana's intelligence, right?
Yes.
I want to help too, actually.
How deep is?
Yeah.
That's a 9.
I was gonna say, place yourselves where you would be.
How deep is the water?
Just stand here.
Did you say this was an intelligence check or an Arcana check?
If you are proficient in Arcana, you can make an Arcana check.
I'm proficient in Arcana.
All right.
So that
I'm
means
also
I
proficient in
rolled
Arcana.
a 23.
Definitely can't reach that.
Yeah, no. I was hoping one of these two would
Oh,
help.
I didn't know that there was this room. Oh, sorry. My brain didn't understand.
Liz, real quick, how deep is the water?
It definitely
Liz?
Alright. So, what did you roll?
I got a 9 total.
Got you. Cass, what did you roll?
23.
23. They seem to be runes of an abjuration nature, which you know is typically used for shielding and suppression magics.
Liz?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
How deep is the water?
What?
How deep is the water?
The water's about 30 inches deep.
Oh, that's a couple
Oh.
deep.
Can I see anything in the water?
The water is crystal clear and there is nothing in it.
Did we
Go.
see the door?
What?
The door? Do we see the door?
Yes, it is part of the mirror.
Well, I'm stepping out of the water, first of all. And I
To
guess
where?
I'll go investigate the closest cagey thing.
So to here?
Yes. And
Cool.
maybe see if there's, like, a hidden switch or something like that.
She's about to tell you to make a
But,
check.
like, back out of the water.
So, there?
No, like, just, like, directly out. Yeah, I don't want to enter more into this room that
So,
magic written all over it. Literally.
before anyone else says anything, Ben, as soon as you step out of the water, a similar prismatic barrier of light comes across the entrance to the room that you just walked in, blocking your escape. All of the runes on the water go from light blue to a violent red, and then blink out of existence.
T, what did you do?
That definitely wasn't me.
Let me just make sure I have all of this right. As the glyphs over the water fade, mist begins to extend up from the water, quickly coming up about 5 feet high in the room, over top the water, and then spilling out onto the floor. Before, in a matter of seconds, the whole room is 5 feet deep in mist. It seems to coalesce around the obelisk, as the runes around the obelisk go from dormant to glowing light blue, and electrical static begins to gather in the topazes, kind of clinging to the particles of mist that you are now standing in.
Get out of the water, you're gonna get electrocuted.
3 small, wispy balls of light begin to drop, swirl out of the topaz. They appear and come to rest in different portions of the room. All of them appear to be near one of the pedestals. As you're able to look over and confirm what Kai already saw, there are no keyholes or locks or anything to these cages that these shards of glass are sitting in. But as they drift close, there seems to be some sort of almost ethereal connection between the floating wispy creature that is, they're at their core orange, and then just blue wisps of flame kind of coming off of all of them. There's sort of a melancholy, almost eerie presence to them as they sort of just drift ever so slowly to their stopping places. And when they do stop, there is almost ethereal connections of light that seem to be drawn between the cage and the creature. Each cage being connected to one singular creature. And so, as the 3 of them come to rest and look at you, the obelisk begins to whir to life, electricity and static beginning to cling to the air. Next up is going to be initiative, but before that, I suppose we'll go ahead and get into our break for tonight, because we're going to want some time to be able to deal with this, I suppose. So without any further ado, we will take a quick 10 to 15 minute break, and when we come back, we'll be rolling for initiative and seeing whether or not the group can figure out this puzzle before everyone gets fried. So yeah, see you in a little bit, and stick around because this one's going to be fun. Bye! Hello, welcome back. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Alright, so the party seems to have found its way into a trapped room that also has a combat encounter, so without any further ado, I would like you all to roll for initiative. Give me that battle music.
Woo! Oh, I finally got a good number.
Oh my gosh, this is my first good initiative roll in history.
Alright, 25 to 20.
20.
Can you turn the music down a little bit?
I'm raising my hand, but you can't see it. Also, yeah, the music is really loud.
Yeah,
What
the music
number did
is
you get,
super loud.
Cass?
Is that better?
21.
Yeah, that's better.
Every time.
Cass, what'd you get?
21.
Turn it down more.
No.
Yeah.
No, so I can turn it down for them. Now you have them turn it down for me.
Oh, cool. Then yeah, do that.
Is that good on the music, guys?
Thank you.
Yay.
Alright, 20 to 20, 15 to 20. 20 to 15, oh boy. 15 to 10.
11.
Me. 12.
12. Monk, are you okay?
Really?
She was just stepping out of the water as it happened.
10 to 5. 5 to 1. 4. What is that, like a natural 2? Alright, so out of 23, the Will-O-Wisps will move first.
Alright.
I know what those can do.
Same.
One is moving up towards Yukai. One is moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, up to Twy. And the other one is going to... I should not have sat down, evidently. One is moving up to engage in combat with Fen.
Hey, Liz.
Yes,
Mike.
you're correct.
Yes, Ash, that is a microphone.
I'm not gonna be able to slide this shit on my dress.
It's okay. It's good. It's mostly blocked by the DM screen, so.
Could you still hear me?
Yeah, no, I looked at your screen and I saw that it was just chilling there.
Thank God I'm so loud.
Alright, so first off, against you, Fendian, that is going to be... a 15 to hit.
That just hits.
Oof.
But my pencil. Oh, there it is.
Hiding.
You take, 15 points of lightning damage
Oh.
as the creature kind of comes into your space. As soon as it touches you, you feel like bolts of energy just ripple across your body.
Kai, you
Yes.
ready for that?
No.
Against Twy, that is going to be a natural 1. Twy is able to duck out of the way of hers, as the one coming towards Yukai is going to be 16 to hit versus armor class.
Yeah. Wait, how much AC? Hold on, let me check how much AC that.
16.
I know, but that armor that I just got gifted, I don't remember how much that gave me.
That gave you a +1.
Yeah, no, that still hits.
You suffer 9 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Shocking.
Haha.
It's my gig. I'm the lightning one of the group. No, okay.
Alright, and with that, they end their turn. And it is now Arwen's turn.
Oh no, where am I? Point to me.
Right here.
In front of Kai in the water.
There is a wisp
Okay.
probably 5 feet behind you, and also 5 feet in front of you, and 15 feet to the side of you.
Okay, sorry, I had to wait for the Twitch stream to load so I could see where you were pointing.
25, sorry.
Dope. Alright. So there's something directly in front of me and slightly to the side. Okay. Can I throw 2 daggers at a time?
You can throw a dagger and then throw an additional dagger as a bonus action, yes.
Okay. Well, I guess I wouldn't need to if they're close enough.
Yeah, you're, I think, in melee with one of them already.
You could flank with try on the opposite side.
Yeah, so you could flank with the one that's, like, in the center of the board there,
Mm.
and you would get basically flanking just gives you advantage.
Alright, what you doing, Arwen?
I can do that. Flank. Move me over. Okay, I think I can see where I am. Dope. Okay.
Alright, what you doing now?
I'm gonna attack this thing with one of my daggers.
Okay.
Gotcha. Alright, go ahead and roll an attack.
So that was a 19. Oh gosh, what was it plus? Dex 3. So 22.
22 hits. Go ahead and roll damage and sneak attack.
Dope. Gosh, now I gotta. There, sorry.
What you got?
Sneak attack, I got 9.
All right. And your regular
And
damage?
sorry,
Is that 9 total or 9 just from the sneak attack?
9 just from the sneak attack.
All right. Plus what from your regular damage?
1.
Don't forget you have like the instruments of faith. Fate. Sorry.
Well, they do the same amount of damage, except for the short sword, which does a little more.
The rapier doesn't. The rapier does more damage.
Sorry, yeah, I meant that. The rapier does a d8 instead of a d6.
All right. And then so that's your action. You're able to cut through the creature. And you just went at it with one of your normal daggers, right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Alright, so you go to slice through it with the dagger. It impacts the creature, but it seems to also pass through a portion of it. It does not quite hit as hard as you would hope it would.
Oh, good.
I thought mine on.
Alright, so what else are you doing?
Guess who's with him?
Oh.
And
Do you
my only magic is lightning.
I don't know if in the moment Arwen would like realize that, but I want to use Calamity. Should I like roll for this or something?
Yeah, just swing it as a bonus action, absolutely. Go ahead and make another attack roll. With advantage.
Okay. Okay, so I got a 7 and a 6, so I don't.
It would be plus proficiency plus.
Plus proficiency plus dex.
Sorry, I keep forgetting.
So it'd be
This should be
9
3.
plus whatever your dex modifier is.
Plus 4. Okay.
So that's 13 total.
Mhm.
That
Sorry.
one will unfortunately miss as it kind of just like sort of glides out of the way of your second attack. That is your
Damn.
action and bonus action. Would you like to do anything else?
No, I'll stay there.
All right. Ending your turn. That brings us to Fendian.
So, from what I saw, it kind of seemed like. So, is it literally an obelisk with an orb, or?
Yes.
Okay. So I kind of saw its energy kind of make the wisps, or did they kind of come from the electricity coming from it?
They kind of seem to be resting up there because it's not necessarily an orb. I'm using that because I don't obviously can't make
the exact thing that you have.
It's a very intricate spire of topaz.
Okay.
And the wisps seem to be resting inside of the spires.
I'm going to cast Shatter on this thing.
All right.
And doesn't that do damage to things made out of stone in like a different way? I'm sorry, I don't have my character sheet, so I don't remember. Ah, great, thank you. So one action, sudden loud ringing noise, 10-foot radius sphere centered on the point. Must make a con save. Creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a fail, or half as much on a successful one. If it's made out of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal, it has disadvantage on saving. But I don't even know if it's a creature. I'm just casting it on the object. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area. So, I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try.
Alright, go for it. We'll just roll damage, because it does not get a saving
right?
throw. Yeah. Impressive. That's not
Impressive. Throws it outside the box.
So
That's
8,
impressive.
9, 10, 16.
16. You cast it. Everyone hears a loud boom, a shattering noise from the center of the room as Fen casts Shatter on the Wrath of Minrathis.
If it's called that.
There's, as you do that, it seems like the runes on it sort of pulse. But other than that, it does not It seems like there's, you can see maybe like one or two very fine cracks in it. But it seems like a fairly sturdy thing, and it does not seem like that. It would need to be at that for quite some time to break it in that manner.
And I will move back closer to T, and I know I'll get an opportunity attack against me, but I want some distance between me and that wisp thing.
To the left
So,
of T or in front of T?
Like, just 10 feet straight back.
Right. Creature will make an attack of opportunity. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
That is 14 points of lightning damage. How are you looking?
Hold on. I'm not good at math.
Okay.
It's a good thing we have a healer.
Jesus Christ, I've rolled really well against you so far. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I have 4 HP left.
Where am I on the map?
Close enough to me to heal me. Everything
Okay.
always rolls damage really well against Fendian.
I can see Fendian's mini is the only one I can see from all the way back here just because of how
You're
bright
in
it
the
is.
far right corner of the pool, and there is a wisp in melee with you, like directly beside you.
Okay.
Alright, with that, it is now Twy's turn.
You could also bring up the stream and get a better angle.
Twy is going to just attempt to cut into one that's in front of her. That'll definitely hit. Eight, 14, 18, so 9 total. Alright, Twy uses her dagger to kind of carve into it a little bit. She also does not have magical weapons, so it's not quite doing everything that she needs it to, but still it looks like it's taking damage. Their forms aren't necessarily very sturdy. They're mainly just very hard to hit as they're so quick and small. She'll attempt to swing her Kama and hit it a second time. Once again, a natural 17, so that'll work. Won't use that dice anymore. And she actually manages to drive the Kama straight through the orange core of it, causing it to vanish. And with that, the cage around the glass shard there, along the far wall, vanishes. And the glass shard is now just sitting on the open pedestal.
Okay.
Dope.
And that will end her turn. That brings us to Kai.
Just a second.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's see. What did Twy attack it with?
A dagger and a Kama.
Do you have a
So
second
nobody's
ball?
actually used magic directly on them yet.
No, no one has used magic directly on them yet. That is correct.
All right. Well, we're gonna try it. I'll cast my only damage dealing spell, Guiding Bolt.
It's proved faithful so far.
It has.
Is it at disadvantage?
Is it?
It's a distance spell.
It's a ranged spell, and it's literally like in melee with you.
Would that make a disadvantage?
Yes.
Yes.
Damn. Well, the
No,
only
you
other
don't-
thing
you
I
don't- You
have.
don't have disadvantage on healing Fendian.
But what if he's not friends
It's
with you?
true. Oh, I forgot. I did want to like. Talking doesn't count as an action or bonus action, right?
Thank
Uh,
God.
No, you can say a sentence as a free action.
Well, I don't know. I was originally gonna like tell Fendian to get back in the water because these things appeared when we got out of the water. But then once Twy took one out, it opened one of the cages. So I think we do just have to kill it. So you know what? Never mind. How much damage does the dagger do?
1d4.
Oh, 4.
Yeah.
So we're
Ooh.
starting back in.
Hate that. I think I'd rather take my chances with Guiding Bolt, honestly.
Okay.
Go
Oh.
for it.
Go ahead, Chief. Here's your
What
feeler for you,
accent is
ladies and
that?
gentlemen. The one I do
What?
for that voice all the time.
Truther.
That accent was unacceptable.
It was. So that's gonna be an unnatural 20 to hit.
With
Oh, wait.
disadvantage?
Oops, sorry. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's still gonna be an unnatural 20 because the second thing I rolled was a 25. So.
Alright, yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
For his high wisdom.
That he does not
For real.
lose in roleplay.
He has like a +6 to wisdom, doesn't he? Or +5.
I have a 20, so.
Could be over 20.
So I was thinking of like for the attack.
What?
Okay.
Liz,
went
it's
back up
46 if I'm thinking correctly, right?
What?
It's 46, right?
That Yes, is correct. sir.
Do I add anything to that? I always forget.
Nope.
Nope, it's just a lot of d6s.
Nope.
Better roll a 6 on all of them.
Roll beat you up.
What the fuck? I rolled 2 6s, a 5, and a 3, so that's
20.
20.
I was counting them like dominoes in my head after you said it before. Now I'm mad.
Alright, so you just at point blank range unleash all of these balls of radiant energy into this creature. It's sort of blasted apart and it kind of has to recoalesce together. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot left holding it together, but
Yeah.
it is still standing in front of you, floating in front of you.
God damn it.
Okay, there,
Chief.
Chief. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Can I do anything else with a bonus action?
Anything that's not a spell, yeah.
I have a dagger. Can I still attack with that?
No, because you did not take the attack action on your turn.
Damn. Can I punch it? No, just kidding. I can't because, yeah.
You didn't
I guess... What?
Nothing.
Yeah, deal 1 damage. I guess that'll be it.
Alright, ends your turn, brings us to T. Oh, get him, monk.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna shove Fen out of my way and attack that one there.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit.
Shoving him makes him die because the last 4 hit points.
Well, that's a natural
Bloody hell.
19, so that
That'll hit.
Yeah, okay.
Hitting the one I just hit.
No.
A lot of naturally high rolls. Love to be a part of them
Hey.
someday.
That was a good roll.
13 damage.
Alright, reduced to 6.
Bonus action unarmed strike.
Gotcha. Roll the hit.
$16.
That unfortunately does not hit. You are able to strike it with your staff, and as you go to strike it with your fist after that, it's able to duck out of the way as it wasn't really stunned by the force of your attack from your non-magical weapon.
Does it seem bloodied or anything?
It still seems to be holding itself together just fine.
Yeah, then I'm done.
Alright, that brings us to the Wrath of Minrathis. The topazes seem to shimmer in a bright yellowy orange light before releasing a static of, like a discharge of static throughout the mist. It seems to just travel throughout the entire room in an instant, using the mist to jump from particle to particle. Everyone in the room takes 4 points of lightning damage.
And I'm down.
So I take 2, right?
That is correct.
It's okay. We will remember ya. What the bloody hell is my health? Alright.
Alright, so everyone sees Fen drop to the ground as this discharge of static seems to knock him
No.
unconscious. Maybe a healer will pay attention to you now.
Guiding bolt! On the ground.
Alright, and as soon
Maybe
as
you'll
it
get hit by
discharges,
lightning
you see,
again
like,
and
all
it'll
the energy
revive
leave
you.
the topazes. But after just a brief moment, there's already energy beginning to gather in them, and they seem to be glowing brighter than even before. So with that, we move back to the top of the order. It is now the Will-O-Wisp's turn. Or no, it is now Syl's turn. That is right. You rolled very low on initiative.
He looked so offended.
So, I guess the healer will get you.
I don't know. Can we guess that?
I mean, in Kai's defense, there is one literally like kicking his shit in at the moment.
Yeah, he survived worse.
Wow. All right. I was about to say, never mind. Then if T's coming to Kai's defense, you know it's real.
I'll help you if you stop making fun of me.
Looks like I'm
sorry.
dying
Oh, you're
here.
fine.
I'll move over.
Looks like you are.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on you.
And his face looks like this.
Oh boy.
Nice.
That is going to be a 8 plus 4, which would be 12 hit points.
Oh, awesome. Thanks.
Defending comes back to consciousness.
Oh wait, you didn't yet step on your turn. I'll use my bonus action for my Bardic Inspiration, Glamour Bard ability. I'll give hit points to temporary hit points to Fen. T. Twy. Kai.
Hey, can I use the reaction
many?
movement
Yeah.
for me to stand back up?
How many hit points is that?
yes.
If I
Five?
use my full movement to stand.
Yes.
I'm standing
5.
up again.
5?
Sorry, I had a brain fart for a
No, you're
moment.
good. That means I'm 1 over
I'm
full.
standing up again, Patrick.
Oh, sorry.
And anyone who wants to can use their reaction to move.
I'm going to move behind the wisp,
Excellent.
hoping that someone will come flank it with me.
I want to go to Fendian.
What?
I'm gonna go to Fendian.
Oh, there you are, Chiron.
Stop dying.
I can't. She really shouldn't
Alright.
have given me a sword.
Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
That's it.
Yell at
That is the
Fendian.
Will-O-Wisp's turn. Very good at not familiar with the Will-O-Wisp's abilities. But it's,
Something dead body is now Will-O-Wisp.
Nope.
No, they if anybody who's unconscious, they can consume their life and make them forgo any death saves and just perma-die immediately.
Yeah.
I can do rescue.
Thank God.
Said this one is going to
I think I know how to heal.
float back up to Fen,
Oh,
having
fuck
already
off
seen him
already.
fall once. Nope. That is. This one is going to see Syl, depriving it of meals, and float over to you.
Well, I'm a noble. You know that's what I do to people.
Woof.
All right, so
Let them eat cake, am I
against
right?
Syl, that is 17 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
You suffer 6 points of lightning damage.
I am down.
No. He's 1 under full.
No. I didn't give myself temporary hit points.
Oh, right. Shit. Well, oh.
Right. And then against you, Fen, is going to be. That's not a whole lot.
Before.
Yeah.
15 to hit versus armor class.
That's my armor class.
God damn it.
Oh.
Yeah, I switched to leather because I thought it was going to make my armor class higher, but it actually made it 1 lower, so.
Rip.
Oh well.
I
I thought I was dexier.
That is 12 points of lightning damage.
Goodbye.
Remember, you took
I have the 5 temp.
Temporary.
So
So
12.
7 points after that.
Okay, cool.
So you have like
Yeah.
1 left.
I appreciate.
Hey, it's a good thing I used my movement to go right next to Fen, because I knew
That
this would happen.
ends Their turn. Arwen, it is now your turn.
Sick. Who? Okay. So I see Fen. Who is 2 Fens left?
right.
Syl. Well, Fen is, or
Syl?
Kai
Okay.
is behind Fen, and then Syl is the one right next to him.
There's
Got
a wisp
you,
in front
okay.
of me and a wisp next to Sylvanus.
Fendian's currently getting bullied.
Okay.
Oh, bully.
If I get next to Sylvanus, am I in combat range with both of them?
Yes.
Both. Cool. I want to go there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
All right. What next?
I want to. The one in front of Fen, I want to skewer on my rapier.
Gotcha. Make an attack roll.
And it's magical, so it won't be half.
It's 17 plus Dex? Question mark.
17 plus proficiency. Did you roll a 17?
Proficiency. Yeah, I rolled a 17.
Plus proficiency plus dex.
Proficiency. Sorry, that's the one I forgot. Then it's +6. I think that's probably enough.
Yep, that is a 23 to hit, and that will hit. Roll damage with sneak attack.
Dope. This one's a D8. Right, okay. Okay, so sneak attack was 7,
All right.
and the rapier itself was 3.
Gotcha.
Oh, wait.
Plus dex.
Plus dex. Yeah, that's what I forgot. Sorry. 7.
All right, so that is enough. You're able to drive Cataclysm straight through the core of it. As you do, it dissipates and vanishes. And the pedestal right near you, the cage on top of that, fades as well.
Cool.
So there's only one cage left. That cage is gone. That cage is gone. Okay. What else would you like to do, Arwen?
Is the glass shard, like, somewhere?
Yes, it is on top of the pedestal.
Okay, cool. I'm assuming it's just going to stay there. So, I'm still in combat range with the other one, and I would like to attempt to shove my dagger, the magical one. Oh, God. It's Cataclysm. Yep, sure.
All right, go ahead and roll another attack.
I rolled another 17.
That'll hit again. Roll
This
me
one, does it...
1d4,
Sorry.
no sneak attack.
No sneak attack. I didn't think so. Whoops. That's a 1 plus 4. So it's a 5.
All right, you're able to slash through it, and it is still hanging on by the slimmest of margins.
Damn.
Anything else for your turn?
Can I kick it as a bonus action?
You already slashed it as a bonus action.
Oh, that's true.
Anything else?
No, I think I'm good.
Fendian, that's all you.
So, I don't like these things. I'm going to bonus action Hexblade's Curse, the last one there.
Gotcha.
And then, I guess I'm gonna try to cast Toll the Dead on it. I don't know if that I don't know how that's gonna work on it.
Yes.
How much damage does that do? Because I know it's been hurt.
1d12. Well, it has to make a save first.
Okay.
Do you remember what kind of is Toll the Dead? Is it a con save?
I think it is.
Sorry, I had it all written down in my notebook that I left at home.
Angie.
Oh, my spell save DC is 14.
Got you.
I'm mad if I'm looking it up.
You said it's 14?
That doesn't say saving throw.
Alright, because it rolled a natural 18, but at least one of its stats here is a -5. So I just have to see what stat it is. Because it could potentially have a low enough modifier that it that takes it below 14.
Do you want me to look it up?
Nothing I'm looking at says that they have to make a saving throw.
Hacker voice I'm in.
It might not be a.
Is it an attack roll? I mean, it's a cantrip. It can't just hit automatically. That'd be
Yeah.
It
busted.
says that if their
Well, it says
hit
one
points
action,
is below,
so.
if it's below its hit point maximum.
Toll the Dead. You point at one creature you can see within range, and the sound of
I don't see one.
dolorous bells fill the
It
air.
might be like almost a sacred flame.
The sound of
Why?
dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or
Wisdom
take
saving
1d8
throw.
necrotic damage if the target is missing any of its hit point, instead takes 1d12 necrotic damage. So it's wisdom. That is an unnatural 20 then.
I went to like 5 websites too, and
You
none of them
did.
mentioned the saving throw.
Strange. No, I'm just on D&D Beyond.
Well, D&D Beyond wasn't coming up.
So it unfortunately succeeds. The necrotic energy is not seeming to impact it. Anything else you'd like to do?
Stay where I am.
Alright,
Just say fish.
ending
No.
your turn. It is now Twy's turn. Twy rushes up to one of the pedestals, picks up the glass shard, and is then going to use her movement Let's go. 5, 10, 15. Twy inserts one of the glass. Actually, no. She has to make an intelligence check to see if she can figure out which one it goes to. She succeeds. She's able to slide the glass shard into one of the empty spots of the mirror, and as soon as she does, it kind of shimmers over, and the vague kind of watercolor design of the reflection that it's giving becomes a little bit crisper. It's now still watercolor, but like a very practiced kind of fine-tipped watercolor that kind of is painting the reflection as it seems to get a little more realistic. Right, that will end her turn. Kai, it is now your turn.
How you looking, Fen?
What?
How are you looking?
Not great.
I hope
Yeah.
7.
He's single digits.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That's like almost double bloody.
Sounds fine.
There's
Guiding bolt.
still one of the wisps left, right?
I'm offending.
There's only one, but keep in mind I go right after you.
Yeah, no, I know. I wasn't gonna attack. I was just making sure that I was caught up. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at a 2nd level on Fen.
You could always grab one shard.
Thank you.
Go ahead and roll healing.
Not if we're doing intelligence checks.
I'm saying because you have like the best movement, you go grab the farthest one.
Yeah, but I can do that next turn if we're still in combat.
Locating a second D8. Just a second. There we go.
I believe in you.
I don't think I'd be able to make it there and back anyway.
That is going to be math. 15 HP.
Nice.
Holy shit, that's a lot. Thank you.
And then doesn't he get his
You're
thingy?
welcome.
Yes, Kai, your shield comes over you for... I forget how we finally worked this out. I'm gonna say... You get 6 points of shielding, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Thank you again.
No problem. Please stop dying.
I'm trying not to.
Alright,
Gonna run.
anything
dry.
else, Kai?
Can I pop that other shard into the mirror with my movement?
You can get to it and grab it, but in order to put it in, it does cost your action.
Damn it.
But
Okay,
you can
I'll go grab
run
it.
and grab it at least. So that is
I'll do
5,
that.
10, 15. You're able to grab it. 20, 25, 30. You're not quite at the mirror.
You're almost there.
But you need about 10 feet of movement next turn to get to where you need to be.
Cool.
All right, ending your turn. That brings us to T.
I'm gonna run out to the other wisp and flank it with Syl.
Gotcha.
Fuck it up, sis.
My movement's 45, so it's...
That's what I mean. You only use 20.
Oh, okay. I thought you said what's your movement? 21.
That'll hit.
Then you roll. I was saying because you have to crit.
No. 12 damage.
12 damage, reduced to 6. You slice through it, and it is looking like on death's door.
Bonus action unarmed strike.
Go for it. Roll the hit.
It's better than it was last time. Unnatural 20.
A natural 20. That hits. Roll damage.
My D4's not in here. 7 damage.
7 damage. All right. Reduced to 3. It flickers out as you drive your fist through it.
And I gain
The last-
6 HP as it dies.
The last cage comes off. Anything else for your turn?
You said it was 20 movement?
Yes.
So I'll use the other 25 going towards the other shard.
Here.
Mhm.
All right. Is that end your turn?
Does it take an action to
Yep.
pick it up?
No, it's free action to pick it up.
Well, can I be holding it then?
All right, she's holding it. All right. That brings us to the initiative count for the Wrath of Fenrathis.
No thanks.
As the pedestal, or as the obelisk once again discharges, that is twice in a row I've maxed its damage. As it continues to grow in power, everyone in the room suffers 8 points of lightning damage.
Oh, okay, that's not as bad.
Except for
It's
you, T, you
12
suffer
last time.
4.
Oh, you're fine. We're in close quarters.
As soon as it discharges, this time heavier than before, it once again begins to swirl with power. The power continuing to grow ever stronger in the topazes. So with that brings us to you, Syl.
I guess I'll just use my bonus action to give Fen, Arwen, Kai, and T 5 temporary hit points. They can also use the reaction to move.
5 temporary hit points?
Yes.
I'm just gonna move as close to the door as possible.
Along the wall.
I'll just go in front of the thing.
Same thing as you, Cass.
I'm gonna move as close to the mirror as I can get.
So 45 feet.
45. Then Arwen, are you moving as close as you can as well?
Yeah.
And so you can also
Thanks for
take
moving us, Pat.
you can take your movement if you would like.
Yeah.
Should try shattering it.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
All right. With that brings us to the little wisps. They're all dead. Arwen, it's your turn.
Forgot to unmute myself.
What?
I said I forgot to unmute myself.
All good. What you
My
doing?
bad. Good question. You said all the will-o-wisps are dead?
Yes.
Cool.
There's 2 shards still. Kai is holding one and T is holding the other.
And there's 2 left?
Yep.
I thought there were only
Okay.
3.
Yeah, me too.
Twy already did.
Twy already did one.
Yeah, so
Oh!
I
He
thought you
has
said
one
there-
and Kai has one.
I thought you meant
2
after the
plus
ones.
1 is 3.
I thought you meant there were 2
This
left
is the
after
math
the
with
like.
Liz.
Mhm.
I can't hear you.
Never mind.
Sorry.
Alright, so Arwen, anything you doing?
I mean, I guess I'm just waiting for them to put the shards in.
Gotcha. After Arwen is Fen.
I'll just blast that obelisk thing.
Well, could Arwen like hold their action?
Sure.
Sure. What are you holding your action for?
In case the obelisk does something, or the mirror does something.
Alright, so Arwen is just holding general anxiety.
Exactly.
Well,
That's his
Roll
personality.
the hit.
yeah, I'll sunbeam burst that thing. Is it 2 beams now, or is that at 6th level?
That's at 6th level.
Okay.
Or 5th level, I think. Actually.
Well, either way,
Still
I'm
not
not.
yet.
Either way, I'm not that level. Nope, that's a nat 1.
Uh,
Plus 6.
you fire it and it hits the topazes. And actually, it's a dead-on hit. And as it hits, it kind of like bursts around it. But the burst only goes out about 3 feet. It blows and goes before all of the energy kind of coalesces onto the topazes. And you see it begin charging even faster, even brighter. So it was like, and then as soon as you hit it, it like collects and just goes, and it's now just like getting even larger.
Great.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast into my own mouth.
Disadvantage.
So with that, it is now Twy's turn.
I was pretty
Twy
sure
is
you
going
should
to
use it for a
wait and wait until you guys
No,
Finish the
she
door.
can take the shard from my hands.
and with that, it is now Kai's turn.
Guys, you don't want me. to
Pop.
tell it.
I put the shard in the mirror.
Make an intelligence check.
What?
Make an
Okay.
intelligence check. You're putting together a puzzle.
We saw how
I'm-
you did the scarves.
Oh, I should.
I feel like I'm basically doing that like shape
those
puzzle for
exist.
kids.
What?
I feel like I'm doing the shape puzzle for kids, trying to fit like the square into the square.
Yep.
How did Kai do it in childhood?
Don't be dumb.
Square into the diamond.
$15.
15. You have to take like a few seconds to kind of look between the two of them because they're pretty similar shapes. They're both also like each like, it's not quite like, oh, this is a circle and this is a triangle. They're each like probably 45 or 50 sided shapes. So it's a little hard to distinguish the intricacies of like shattered glass. But you're able to work it out and you're able to slide it in. And as soon as you do, the watercolor nature kind of begins to fade from the reflection and starts looking very close to normal. Anything else for your turn?
I guess I'll just take a few steps back from the mirror now.
All right. That brings us to T. It is your turn. What are you doing?
I guess I'm attempting to put the thing in the mirror.
You have returned.
Is it like an advantage since it's the only one?
The DC is just lower, so go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Where does this one go?
6.
Oh my god.
She's a negative.
It's like the dumb orb from SpongeBob.
Yep.
So the DC for the first one was 15. The DC for the second piece was 10. And the DC for the third piece was 5. You're able to slide it in there.
I guess it goes like this.
Because it keeps the wrath of get there. So you're able to slide it in. It shimmers. All of a sudden, the reflection is now perfect as the mirror is whole. In the center of the mirror is a door that glows with runes and slides open. The room that you can see on the inside of the door. In fact, Pat, you can even open up that door if you would like to.
Can I remove it?
No, open it.
Hinges.
I don't know how to do that. Without breaking it. Okay, I was doing the other way.
It opens.
Are you ready now?
It depends on what's on the other side. I could take lightning damage all day.
There we go. As it opens up, runes glow on the floor of the room that you've just opened into. It's a small room, maybe 20 feet wide, 15 feet deep. You can see a set of closed double doors directly in front of you. And as soon as you open the door and the runes light up, runes reappear on the surface of the water. The mist kind of recollects in the pool, and the Wrath of Minrathis goes out and once again returns to its dull, dormant state. Which is good, because it was gaining an extra d4 of damage every time it went off, and it would have gone off after T's turn, so it would have done 3d4 lightning damage, plus a maximum of 10 bonus damage from the Eldritch Blast. So it would have done 3d4 plus 10, which might have made it.
I can't believe you guys told me
might
that
have made
was
it a little
the last
hairy.
thing. Oh my god. Why would you guys tell me to do that?
So,
No.
with that in mind, all of you in your various stages of beaten up now are looking inside of this room.
Can we see anything besides the runes that are glowing on the floor?
Make a perception check.
Can I
Here
look
we
around for traps?
go.
Make an investigation check.
Can I throw a rock in the room?
Make
Oh
a
my
rock
God.
check.
And I
Make
get
a-
advantage
Like a
to find
dex?
traps
Yeah.
and hidden doors, right?
Yes.
I rolled an 18, so that's gonna be
Oh wow.
Yeah, those are both pretty good.
18.
23.
21.
Kai, the only thing that you can see in the room is just runes on the floor and the walls and a set of closed double doors in front of you. Fen,
Yes.
what'd you roll for traps?
21 for trap check.
You do not see any traps or hidden doors in the room aside from the double doors in front of you. Actually, make a... I will say you see no mechanical traps or mechanical devices of any sort in the room, and you feel pretty confidently about that. Make an Arcana check for me. Well, T, you toss a rock in there, and it just bounces along almost
that
up
was-
next to the door.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Though.
Arcana's wisdom, right? 14.
No, intelligence.
Oh.
Arcana is
14.
Intelligence. 14. You're able to see... You're able to see some sort of enchantment on... There seems to be something magical about the runes themselves, obviously. There seems to be some faint sort of magic on the double doors, and there seems to be some faint sort of magic on the door that just opened for you as well, the one that was literally inside of a mirror until just a minute ago. You can interpret those how you will.
Everything is enchanted.
So, what would you all like to do?
I guess I guess I'll just go in.
I would go in as well.
Yeah,
I'll follow behind
So,
Sil.
before going in, Twy kind of like stops where she is and just sort of kind of looks around and just, is everybody feeling okay?
Better
I'm
than
fine.
some, worse than others.
Everybody
Are
else?
you not feeling okay?
I'm feeling good. I just want to make sure that everyone else is all right.
I'm over full.
Worse.
I'm like
Worse.
9 under, but honestly, I don't want anybody to waste a spell on me.
Likewise.
I'm at 46 or 44.
Alright, position yourselves where you would like in the room.
I'm just dropping bitches in here.
I'm behind still.
I know what my hit points total is at the moment.
Arwen, are you also going in?
Yeah, I'm gonna trail right behind T.
Right.
Also, I feel bad for twice trying to guess.
Is Twy not coming in?
Twy's kind of just taking a second to kind of just go over all of her equipment just in case there's something else there.
Oh, we forgot about Riv.
Oh yeah, Riv is also with you guys. Riv.
It's fine. We were fine.
Well, in case there's another battle ahead, I just wanted us to remember she's there.
Yeah. Let me. Yeah. So, you guys are now in that room. If there's anything that any of you would like to say to each other, while I get all this stuff ready.
I'll shove.
Well,
two
this
gold
place
pills
is
away.
awful.
Why?
Because you gave me hit points.
How much more of this do you think there is? Because this has been quite awful, and
Well, we didn't think we were going
Yeah.
to come out of here smelling like roses, unless, and I press to digitize us to smell like roses.
Incredible.
And I also,
Could
I
you?
don't know, clean the blood and vomit off of myself. I assume when you go down and
Vom-
almost die, you might throw up.
I feel like Fen would, but not everyone.
Twy, spellcaster.
She's an assassin.
Twy would look at you as you say that and just go, "No, not even a little. Sorry. I can hit things. I would say hard, but it's not really hard. I'm really good at making things less alive."
Alignment, if you would.
I can understand that.
Like-
And I also hope this is almost over, Kai.
Wow, they agree on something.
I don't know how we're going to get out of here, though.
Well, I'm sure that, well, I mean, this is only the second floor?
This is the 3rd floor.
Oh, this is the 3rd floor?
Mhm.
Well, there's plenty of floors. We just keep going up until there's a way out.
The way back leads to rooms that we were barred in, and I believe you said there was a giant rock now blocking the doors.
Well, I'm assuming it's because we have to keep pressing forward.
So we go deeper and somehow end up at the
Yes, as far as I can tell, whoever set these things up maybe wants people to succeed if they're good at it, and if you die because you're bad at things. So maybe our reward for getting out of here is life.
Well, I hope your positive attitude is right.
Me as well. He like turns around and like bites his whole fist.
He will just like pat you on the back, but like her normal, like a little too hard pat.
Thank you. I do believe I still had a bit of biscuit lodged in the back of my throat.
Cat.
Anyways, are we just going in? Should we do a little peek-see-through-zy? I don't know.
I think perhaps.
Well, the
we
door's
should-
enchanted. I don't know if it's going to blow up when we try to open it. It's going to set off something on the other side.
Well, maybe
There's
we
no traps
should.
in here, but
Maybe we should angle ourselves around the door, not in line of sight, and someone use
Twy.
some sort of spell to open it.
Twy enters, and the runes on the floor kind of like shift so that they're only surrounding the outside of the room, and starting in this corner begin to slowly blink out in like a pathway.
Alright, I move up against the wall out of the way of the door. I
Up
think
here?
something's happening. No, like towards the corner. And ready my staff.
Right. It continues to happen. Or
I'll
is there
do it.
anybody else moving?
I'll do what she did, but on the opposite side with the sword.
Oops.
Whoa.
That was kind of fun. My shaft is just big. I'm sorry.
Arwen or Kai, you moving?
Yeah.
Twy is pressing herself up here with you, Fen.
Friend.
Where do you want to move?
Kai.
It's on.
Oh,
Time's almost out.
Whichever side has less people.
Same.
So I guess
You
I'll
said
just
it
go
before I
outside.
could.
How about
Now
you,
the
Sil?
sides have.
Well, I feel like I'm gonna be bait, so.
Oh,
Still, have you learned
It-
nothing?
So the runes, there's about a foot left, inches. They finally run out, and all of them light up again as this door slams shut. All of them light up again, and it once again begins to count down around the outside of the room.
I don't like that it keeps doing
Can I
that.
move further back?
T's just gonna make so get the.
Can I
fuck
try
out of
to
the
do
door.
an Arcana check to see if I can understand like why they keep timing down like that?
Make an Arcana check.
T's like whisper yelling at Sil to move out of the doorway.
13.
It seems to be an enchantment-based magic that
ignoring
somebody
her?
placed.
I don't understand combat at the moment.
It seems to be working in
No,
a
but
way
I'm
similar to the
thinking-
other rooms that you entered, where you enter them and then something happens based upon you entering them. This one just seems to happen a certain set period of time after you entered, rather than immediately.
I think we should wait for it to go down one more time, and if still
Alright, so it
something
goes-
doesn't happen, we should leave.
Oh,
Alright, so
sorry.
it goes to, halfway around. 3/4 of the way around. Anybody doing anything?
I'm just readying myself
If
for.
nothing happens after that time,
I'll just ready
and
my
it counts
bow.
down again, I'm getting out.
All the way back around, and all of the runes light up right again, and then go out. There are no more runes as these doors open.
It's okay, I'm holding on to it.
Thank you.
The thing, not your boots.
I can get the herb.
Hello and welcome back. Sorry again for the technical difficulties. I think we're getting pretty good at figuring out what we need to do every time we go down now, though, with the Skype stuff. So that's pretty cool.
Sash is fine.
Hey.
Wait.
The wipe stuff. Bless you.
Bless you.
Stop that.
Wow.
Don't tell me what to do. So, the doors creak all the way open. I don't know that anyone else, aside from maybe Arwen, has an angle to this. Actually, no, that one's behind the door. All of you just see the doors open into a room that appears to be torchlit.
I don't look inside. I'm like,
Still, the doors open, and maybe 50 feet away from you, on the opposite side of the other room, standing in between two torches, is a skeletal figure that is wearing metal armor, an unvisored helmet, has a longbow on the back, and currently has a drawn longsword just staring at you with like glowing red eyes. You kind of hear some noises as you're able to look to like your left and your right, and you're able to see these ghastly figures standing like prowling along the side of the room now, looking in. I guess Twy and Arwen, you're also able to see these ghastly figures kind of like lurking along the side of the room, kind of looking hungrily at your party.
I'm poised to strike.
Guiding
Again,
bolt!
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Absolutely not.
Too bad.
Well, it's better than last time.
Same. By one.
8? 19? Yeah.
What?
I have a 19 this time. I had 11 last time.
I see the mental map and actually had.
4. Well, I like this updated.
Yep. Alright, so 25 to 20.
Guys, I was showing
21.
you two the image. Like, had
Roll
that
natural 20.
notification up.
No, I got 18.
I also rolled a 21.
20 to 15.
I already said I rolled 21. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I got you, Cass.
Cool. Okay, sorry.
19.
What did you get, Ash?
15 to 10.
10. What did you get, Pat?
You'll see.
10 to 5.
Oh,
Oh no.
For a natural 1.
Ooh.
You need to stop with that dragon dice.
You need to get them blessed or something.
They pick and choose when they're happy.
like, take them home and yell at them. Like,
That won't make things better.
I'm sorry, just imagine a BDSM chamber with a single dice. good.
You
And it's
naughty,
a dice, so
naughty
it doesn't reply.
dice.
It doesn't reply back.
And it's a dice, so it doesn't reply. I love how we needed that clarification.
So cute.
Alright, so first up is going to.
Sorry, what in the actual fuck?
I was paying attention to doing this up until then, so I just came back in on you should get a ball gag for a dice. It would look so cute.
Anyways, how about that initiative?
What about a ball gag, but instead of a ball, it uses a D20, like an oversized D20, just like.
So that's your king.
Enough.
Doesn't have to be a D20, Madison.
Me nervously adjust choker. Alright, so Fen and Arwen, you're up first.
Arwen can go first. He's more dexy.
Arwen, you're up first. What you doing, kid?
Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm trying to see the board, sorry. It's
Okay.
very small.
Are you going to the room with the ghastly people?
I'm going to creep along the wall of the room with the ghastly people and attempt not to be seen.
You're going to be seen.
I'm going to be seen,
So
but I'm
there's
going to
one
attempt
right
not
here
to
in
be
front of
seen.
the door, one right here, and one right here.
Like, they're looking into the room right now.
Oh, and there's something here.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one of
Okay,
these
I'm
figures that
sorry.
is already making eye contact with you.
Got you. I'm sorry. I literally can't see them on the screen. They're really like blurred in.
Okay.
Can I
You
just
also, like,
take...
just move closer and hold your action or like anything like that.
That is true. I want to stand behind the door that's closest to me and hold my action.
I'm holding your action. What are you holding your action for?
In case something comes over here and attacks me or someone nearby.
Gotcha. Alright, that ends your turn. We move to Fen.
I was gonna hold my action too. As soon as one of the creatures in the room comes in, I'm gonna swing on him.
So you're gonna move like right up to the door then?
That's where I was trying to be.
Okay, yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, so holding your action.
They just see the tip of my sword sticking out.
They impale themselves onto it.
I didn't have to do anything. I thought you were dancing for a second, Ash.
Alright, so the white at the far end of the room is going to sheathe its longsword.
The skeleton guy.
Yes. And pull out its longbow and is going to fire twice at you, Syl. Since you're the one that it can see.
You just had to make yourself bait, didn't you, boy?
It gets better.
Alright, so
Wait,
it's
what
going
you
to,
about to?
it's going to be an unnatural 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
The other one is going to be 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yikes.
Maybe it'll be like 2 damage each.
I didn't roll well on damage, that's for sure.
What was the first damage?
What?
What was the first damage?
The first damage was 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And the second one was 4 points of piercing
I'm
damage.
down.
You're down?
Wait, really?
Yeah, I was going into the room with 9 hit points. That's
Why
why I
did
was
you
trying.
tell me?
Why
That's why I was
didn't you
trying to be
know?
far back as possible.
Yeah,
He had a
so the white just pin cushions still like one through the chest, the other one through the lower stomach, and still drops to the ground unconscious.
Oh my god.
Can you lay him down for me?
Bruh.
I would say out loud, you can hear Twy just go, "Why are you," like in a mocking sort of voice, which you've never heard the tone of voice from her before. Just, "Why are you asking if everyone's all right? Are you all right?"
Don't think he
He's
is.
just kind of like agreed through grit teeth.
Move the white 10 feet forward.
Sil and Sylvanus stands for silly. Not for Sylvanus. It's okay, we'll get you back up, buddy. We got 2. Go one healer.
The white is actually make a perception check for him. The white is going to see the shiny bow upon your back, and is going to turn to the rest of its comrades and which of you know Undercommon? You do?
Yeah, I'm from down under.
Arwen, do you know Undercommon?
Down under.
No.
I do.
No?
No.
Alright, in that case, all of you hear a language you're not familiar with. Fen, you hear just a low, gravelly voice of, "Bring me the shiny bow. Kill the extras."
Uh-oh.
That will end its turn. T, it's your turn.
All right. Well, she just kind of strings together a slew of curses directed at Syl as she now puts herself centered to the doorway, but just back of Fen and Arwen, trying to block any further bow attacks.
Oh, yeah, for it, you can deflect missiles.
And
Right there?
holding my action so that whenever something comes through the doorway, so that I don't block Arwen and Fen, I'm going to attack.
Oh my god, it's gonna be like the computer scene from Office Space.
Yeah, that's what I'm aiming for.
Alright, so that ends your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, if you'll do me a favor, Patrick.
Yeah.
And move the two on the very outsides of the room. Yes, the two ghouls up into combat with yes, kind of like splitting the
There?
doorway. So one of them there and one of them right next.
Okay.
That one, yes.
I
Alright,
bet
so
that's swag.
Fen, Arwen, and T, all of you make attacks.
Do we get advantage since we're flanking? Or no?
You are not technically flanking.
Alright, they are though, right?
There's two enemies there.
Oh.
I wasn't sure how close T was. Oh, thank god. 17 plus 6 to hit.
That'll hit, roll damage.
16 plus 7.
That'll hit, roll damage. How about you, Arwen?
17 total.
17 total. That'll hit, roll damage.
Hey.
Sorry.
12 damage.
Cool.
And I'll just go for the one that was on the side of the room that I was.
Yeah,
I
it's the
add-
one with Arwen.
And then you add your, like if you're using a strength weapon, you add your strength modifier to the damage, right?
Correct.
Okay. So
Except for
I got
you use charisma.
So I get plus 4. So 7 plus 4.
Ooh,
11.
nice.
Gotcha. What you got, Arwen?
That's the sound it makes.
Alright, I used, oh my goodness, I used Cataclysm, and I rolled a 3 plus 4 is 7.
Gotcha.
Would they get sneak attack since I'm right next to them?
Yes, Arwen, you get sneak attack.
Oh, I thought I didn't. Okay,
Nope,
I'm
roll
sorry.
me 6.
Sweet.
Because you are holding your action. This is not technically an attack of opportunity.
Okay, 8.
8.
8.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
All right. The one that you and T ganged up on is looking bloodied already. One of the ghouls is going to attempt to lay into. It's looking straight ahead, so it's going to attempt to lay into you, T. The other one is going to attempt to lay into you, Ben, because you're the only one there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is against T. That is its claws attack. That is a 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Need some D4s. That is 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Also, make a Constitution saving throw.
Good at those.
Because they have stank claws.
Be down there.
I haven't updated.
Oh.
18, 19, 20, right? I
Yeah.
have wait.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
if you're proficient in saving.
Yeah, let's say. What did you roll naturally?
No, 18. Sorry.
18.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that succeeds. You feel like a sort of like weird feeling on your insides where it claws you, but you're able to just kind of shrug it off. Fen. That is. It's not a natural 20.
Probably 25.
No, it's
Again.
15 to hit.
I was just gonna be sad if it was an extra high number. Even though the damage is damage regardless of.
That
hit
is
higher.
7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Make a Constitution saving throw. How you looking, Fen?
Oh, that's
I'm like a little less than half. And a con save.
Yep.
Now I'm whizzing charisma for saves. I get +2 to my con save. So
Oh, that's good.
16, 17, 18.
All right, you pass. Just like T, you're able to kind of feel the weird energy kind of trickling into the wounds that it just carved, but you're able to shrug it off. That ends their turn. That's going to bring us to Twy.
Fuck them up, sis. Make them dead a second time.
Did she have a sense in?
Yeah, it happened in the strength
Yeah,
spells.
it only works against creatures who haven't taken their turn yet.
It'll work on you.
She's gonna call out to Arwen.
Did this one not go?
No, not yet.
Oh, rad.
She's gonna call
Alright.
out to Arwen. Any more in that room up there?
Could you say that again? Sorry.
She said, are there any more enemies in the room up there?
I will peek around the door, and is that guy in the middle an enemy, or is that just like something in the middle?
No,
That's the skeleton.
that's an enemy. You can see
Okay, cool.
there's an enemy standing in the center of the room, and does Arwen have a line of sight on the other one? Next to the door?
I mean, I can see him.
Yeah.
So I would say
You can at least see the arm.
Yeah, and you can see a second enemy in there as well.
Alright, then I'll be like, alright, there's two of them. There's one in the middle of the room, there's one towards the door right here.
Gotcha. She'll look to the rest of you, and just say, I'm a good distraction, get him back up. And she is going to, she does not have magical weapons, if I'm not mistaken. But,
she does have a will for it.
well, no,
recognize
but
that.
all of your
Apparently not.
all of your NPCs either got a magical weapon.
No idea.
Either got a magical weapon or a magical item. So she has her magical item. She takes a step towards the ghoul that you are fighting, and just disappears, and reappears 10 feet on the other side of the doorway as she casts Misty Step.
I would think that because that's what she
Yes. She'll charge up to the enemy that has not moved yet. She will attempt to hit.
I thought I didn't hear you right for a moment.
She will hit.
Very typical.
And since she's an assassin, that is an auto crit. So as she swings through with her comma, that is going to be 24 points of damage to the gas. So you see her kind of disappear, and then she kind of like just reappears almost right in front of the gas and just swings through and kind of like slices along its throat. Unfortunately, not deep enough to kill it, but does it a pretty decent wound. It is almost bloodied after a single hit. That will end her turn, and that moves us to you, Kai.
Could you point out where everyone is to me? I couldn't see it on the camera
So
very
you're
well.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
Arwen.
Okay.
Keith.
hmm
Two bully dudes. Ben.
Bendine is fine for now.
Sil.
Who is down?
Another goalie dude. Fly. White skeleton dude.
Is there anywhere I can stand where everybody's 30 feet within 30 feet of me?
Yeah.
Yeah, the room.
Oh yeah, really. You already.
Everyone's already within 30 feet of you.
Alright. After seeing everything that went down, I'll
I'm sorry, Cass, I can't hear over the noise from your mic again. Sorry.
That's his move.
Now she is. Okay, we're good.
after everything I just saw go down because a lot just happened, I'll kind of collect myself and take a deep breath and then run into the room and mumble a prayer, and I'll cast
You're already
Prayer
in the
field?
room.
Wait, are you
Oh.
ready to this room?
wherever I can stand that I'm 30 feet within
already
30.
are.
You already are 30 feet from everybody.
All right, cool. Then I'll just stay where I am and do what I said, except for the running part.
Prayer
Okay.
of healing.
What are you casting?
Prayer of healing.
You are aware that that is a 10-minute cast time, right?
No, I looked it up. It said instantaneous. I double checked because I wasn't sure.
Prayer of healing's 10 minutes.
Let me check just to be sure, but I'm almost positive I'm right on this one as someone who has played Cleric.
Did you mean a different spell?
Uh,
Did you mean like cure wounds or healing word?
Oh,
the
I was
duration is
looking at-
instantaneous, but the casting time is 10 minutes.
Damn, you're right. I was looking at the wrong part. God damn it.
You could use it after the battle's over.
I mean, it is a good spell.
You just cast it instead of participating in the battle.
What you doing, Kai?
I mean, with the exception of Sil, no one else. Well, Fen took
Fen's pretty
damage,
hurt.
but
He's like mid.
God, being level 3 sucks. I can't do shit.
We're level 4.
We are.
Yeah.
We've
Oh, I
been
think
level
I
4.
updated it, but I might just not have changed it on my first sheet.
I was
Anyway,
to say, I helped you pick out your new spells, so I know you leveled up your character.
okay. Well, being level 4 sucks. I can't do shit.
Better than level
Um,
1.
I guess I'll just cast. Oh, cool. I never wrote down one of my spells. Awesome. I'll just cast Cure Wounds at a 2nd level again, but on Syl, so he can be not dead.
Alright, go ahead and roll healing.
And I
You
forgot
can
my
add your
Soul
fancy
Eternum
dice
dice
to it,
too, so I gotta add a D4
Yep,
as well.
keep in mind, all of your healing spells you get an extra d4 for.
Okay.
Would the shield still be up that he had from the last battle?
No, because the 8 damage from the obelisk.
Yeah, the obelisk would have destroyed it.
Right.
Hold on a second, I can't find a D4.
It's the one that looks like a triangle.
I know what it looks like, I just couldn't find one.
The tasty pyramid.
Dude, I've been thinking
That's
about
tasty.
eating this all night. I'm like, I know I can't. I saw like wine dice candy online. I was interested.
Kraken dice came out with gummy dice.
I know I saw those glow in the dark ones though. Were
That's gonna be 18 points of healing for Syl.
nice.
Okay. Anything else?
I'll just help him get up.
Alright, so ending your turn, that moves us to the Ghast. The Ghast is going to stay in combat with Twy, but pivot around to the other side. Like in front of the door.
Okay.
There you go. And then it's just gonna swing at Twy. That'll hit. She takes 11 points of slashing damage. Twy is looking bloodied.
Ooh.
On her quest in the other room. But she is able to resist the paralysis. But she is looking bloodied and beaten up in the other room. That brings us to Syl. What are you doing, kid?
Has she used her reaction?
Who?
Why?
Fine.
No.
Okay. I like to use Dissonant Whispers on that Ghast.
Gotcha.
So it needs to make a Wisdom save.
Unfortunately for you, ghasts are very wise.
That is a 14.
That's a failure.
Nice.
Nice.
Why did I move it back into its spot?
How much damage is
Damn.
it?
3d6?
Your spell save DC. Is your charisma 20?
I have that down as 15.
I'm pretty sure his charisma's 20. Didn't he max it?
That might
No.
be.
I thought I had it written down as 15 on the sheet.
Oh, probably a bonus somewhere there.
Yeah, too many papers.
It might be from your Instrument of Fate.
I have 13 damage,
Yes.
and it must move far away as possible from me.
Alright, so move it into one of the far corners there.
Lord Far Corner.
Does Twy take the opportunity attack?
Yes. How long does that last? Yeah, fear.
I'm guessing just that turn.
Gotcha. Twy takes the attack of opportunity, but with a natural 3 does not hit.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Right. What else?
Bonus action, I'll give the glamour to Twy, Fan, T, and Arwen.
I'm not gonna move.
Are you gonna move?
I can't really, so no.
You can move without probing opportunity attacks. That's why
I
I
can't go
asked.
through them.
Okay. Arwen?
I think I'm good where I am for now.
Why?
She's used
What
her
do you-
reaction, didn't she?
You
Yeah.
did.
Oh, that's right. My bad. She still gets a temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Alright, that's all I can do.
All right, so that ends your turn. That brings us to Arwen.
Well, so we've got these two dudes still in front of us, right?
Yep.
Do I use sneak attack for this one? Probably not.
Yeah.
Okay,
T is
cool.
also in combat range.
And the one in front of us is bloody, right?
Yep.
You're fine.
What about the one behind it?
No, not yet.
Cool. What I want to do is I want to take. What do I want to do? I want to take Cataclysm. I want to stick it into this thing's shoulder and use that to propel me up and land on the next one with another dagger.
Make an attack roll.
Dope. Whoops. This doesn't have advantage, right?
No.
Cool. That's a 3.
Ooh.
Plus 4.
Said 3 plus how much?
Plus 4. Plus 2, I guess. Proficiency.
Yep.
9.
A 9 is still not enough to hit, unfortunately. So it's able to sidestep your first attack.
Dope. I won't take a chance with this next one then. I will swing forward with Calamity.
All right, go for it.
That's a 7.
Plus some stuff.
Plus 6.
That'll hit.
Oh, dope.
Go ahead and roll 1d4 plus your sneak attack damage.
1d4, 2d6.
Oh no, I lost one. Oh, there it is. That's 5 for sneak attack and 3 for the weapon.
All right, that is enough. You're able to cut through it, and that one falls.
Dope. Cool.
Anything else for your turn?
Where am I? That one's gone now.
Gonna use your movement?
If I move forward, is the one in front of me gonna get an attack of opportunity?
Only if you move away from it.
Oh, okay, then I'll move in front of it so that I'm flanking it.
Okay.
All right, Fennec, it's your turn.
Fetty does this. Question.
Yeah.
So, can I make 2 attacks with my longsword, but one would be without any bonuses?
Nope.
No,
I just can't make 2 attacks with it.
not yet. No.
Okay.
His bonus attack?
Nope.
It's not a
Yeah, I was gonna say it has to be a light weapon
Just wanted to make
in
sure.
order to attack with a bonus
So
attack.
then.
That said, you are Hexblade, right?
Yes.
I believe at level 5 you get the multi attack.
Yeah, I get an
Feature.
extra attack later. I just know that there's like no negative bonuses to it, so I didn't know if I got a negative bonus to it now.
No.
So I'm going to use Booming Blade on it.
Alright.
So if it moves and I hit, it'll take 1d8 thunder
roll the
damage. 10 plus 6 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
So that's going to be 1d10 plus 4.
You're doing two-handed.
Yes. 6 points of damage.
6 points of
And
damage.
then,
Place up to 4.
yeah, 3 plus 4?
7.
7, sorry.
Sorry.
No, it's I'd rather be like wrong and like get more out of it, you know.
Okay.
And then I will oh, I forgot I got advantage on that roll. It doesn't matter. I'm just trying to decide if I want to move or not. I guess I'll just move to be in front, like next to T. So I'm kind of blocking it from Syl a little bit more.
Gotcha.
And that is my turn.
Alright, so that brings us to the white. The white is going to move into combat range with Twy. It's going to take a longsword attack. Plus 4 is 17, which hits. So it sheathes the bow. Oof. Pulls out its longsword, fighting with 2 hands. Uses the first one to just slice right, right from shoulder to hip on her. She actually drops one of her weapons as she kind of like takes a step back and tries to assume a defensive stance. Its other attack, it's going to use its life drain ability. That will also hit does 8 points of damage. So with that, he kind of reaches out one of his hands and kind of like grabs her by the face. And you can see like the vitality inside of her just sort of coalesce up to his hand and sort of just drains the life force out of her. Her maximum hit points dropping as she falls unconscious, and he just like tosses her over to the wall.
Who?
Twy.
Oof.
She sacrificed herself for you. And me, and
Well, mainly
Sylvanus,
still, yeah.
and
I didn't need her to.
she was being a good lass.
All right, and with that, it's actually going to take 15 feet of movement backwards.
That thing?
The white,
Oh, the
yes, to end its turn.
Pussy,
That ends
come
its
out
turn.
here.
Now it's going to be T's turn. What you doing, T?
Fuck this cool up.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't have advantage
Do you
anymore,
want
right?
you right here? Because
It'll
move
get
out of
an
the spot.
attack with me.
Yeah, yeah. No, it
I
doesn't.
move out of its.
No,
Because
you
I have
don't.
to go behind Fen, don't I?
You can move through my space, can't you?
You can move through friendly space, not
Oh, okay.
enemy.
Yeah.
He just moved out of the way.
And I'm just gonna shout, "There's another down in here." Natural 20, and it was
Ooh,
almost
nice.
a 2.
That'll hit.
Cut its fucking gross tongue off.
You just want me to double the die, right? Not roll it twice.
Yes.
17 damage.
17 damage.
Just kidding, 15 damage.
15 damage.
We would take
Still
17.
nice.
It is looking very hurt as you use your staff to just slice through it, and it kind of is barely holding itself up right now.
Unarmed strike.
Advantage.
15 and 16 naturally plus 7, so.
Yep, that'll hit. I don't think there's any way you can roll under 7 hit points or 7 damage.
8.
That'll do it. All right, that one falls as well.
Alright, then I'm gonna rush in and position myself between Twy and the enemies.
I made them piss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
You're
friends.
just fine?
Oh, there's this guy here.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, right there.
The ghouls are both dead, so their turns do not matter anymore. It is now Twy's turn. She will make a death save. 15. That is one success. Alright, Kai, it's your turn.
You're needed again, healer.
Chop, chop, heal faster.
And if you don't
Yeah.
do it fast enough, we'll hate you.
How many of these things are left?
Excuse me?
There's 2 guys left, but
Two
Twy
enemies
is
left.
down. And
I know
he told
Twi's
you
down.
Twy
I'm
is
just
down.
asking.
You're fine.
I'm gonna, I guess, cast Cure Wounds on Twy.
You have to touch her to do that. Is that the one you still want to do?
I don't think you can do anything else.
I think he's healing word.
Yeah, I do have Healing Word.
It's up to you what you would like to do. I believe you have enough movement to get to her if you would like to cast Cure Wounds.
No, nothing will get an opportunity attack on me, right?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Then I'll just go to her because it heals more anyway.
Okay.
So that's gonna be. What do I add to that besides this whole turn of dice?
It is just 2d8 plus a d4 plus your...
Bless you.
Thank you, wisdom modifier.
How many second level slots do you have?
This is his last second level slot, I believe, right?
I'll have to check in a second. Hold on.
Because he's just used, this is his third one. I believe you guys
So
have
that'll
3.
be 18 points of healing. And I have 4 second
Twy
level.
doesn't
Wait,
kill Twy. He
I didn't
heals.
cast Healing Word at a second level, by the way.
Oh, you
Um,
cast that at the first level?
What?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wrote the word killing
So-
instead of healing.
Sorry, what?
He said yes.
Yeah. I cast it at first level.
18 points of healing at first level?
No, I think the first
Oh,
time
no.
he used it, he used
Then-
it at first level.
Then it's 16 points of healing. Sorry.
I thought he just used Cure Wounds.
I thought
No,
you
I-
used it every
No,
time.
but I think I think he meant the first time that he used healing word. He used it at first level.
All right. Sure.
I've never used healing word during this battle or any
Oh.
battle. I used this is the second no. I used cure wounds twice at the second level. I just used cure wounds once at the first level, and I used guiding bolt once at the first level. So I have 2 more first level spell slots and 1 more second level spell
There
slot.
you go.
Gotcha. All right. There we are.
Are you having that? Like from the.
All right. So does that end your turn, Kai?
Yeah, I'll just kind of like shield her with me.
All right. That brings us to the Ghast. Seeing someone in the party just bringing everyone slowly back to life, the Ghast is going to run straight for Kai.
Ah!
Uh-oh, Skideo.
So I'll get an attack, right?
Is it more than 5 feet away from T?
No.
There isn't a way for it to, I don't think.
What?
I mean, if it runs straight towards Kai here, yes. I don't know if it will go like a roundabout way.
I'll say it would probably just. They're not overly intelligent creatures, so it'll run straight there.
Oh, it's over 20.
Yeah, that hits. Full damage.
9.
Gotcha. It is looking bloodied now, but it is going to swing at Kai with its claws. Alright, Kai is going to be a 22 to hit.
Totally.
You still have the shield though.
No, shield is
No,
gone.
I don't.
The shield got destroyed by the.
But wouldn't
just
have gone
healed.
back up?
That is true. But it
Twice.
is.
When
That is absolutely true. You are right. But it's a shame that it's a feature that once it is broken, it cannot be used until you take a short or long rest.
Oh.
And it was
Whackity schmackity.
it was shattered by the Wrath of Rathus. Alright, so Kai, that is 11 points of slashing damage to you.
Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Good thing I'm proficient in Constitution. Up. Nat 20
Nice, that is a success.
plus a 5.
How you looking on hit points?
Let me math real fast. I'm not great.
Well, good thing you have potions, Kai.
Oof. Alright, well that ends its turn, and it is now Sylvanus' turn.
Snipe right through us.
What you doing, Sil?
That's what I'm doing. I was just counting to make sure it was less than 60, which it is. So I'm gonna shoot with my bow.
Go for it.
I just need to read something. 'Cause I
Yes.
have too many papers.
Is my cam flashing to you guys? It's like flashing green on my end.
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Alright, it's just doing it for me then.
I don't know what he asked. I wanted to answer like everybody else.
Nice.
At 20.
That'll
I
hit.
expend a charge as well.
Gotcha.
Um,
Roll damage, double dice.
Do I double the cold one?
Yes.
Yes.
You double everything but the modifiers that you add to it.
I'm like blind to where my D4, all of my D4s were.
That's cocked.
Same number?
So it's 2 plus 2, which is my dex, plus 2, which is 6.
Alright, so it does 6 points of damage as it kind of embeds itself in it.
Think of it as a maxed out short sword hit.
Is it?
No.
Yeah, it's a D6.
Oh.
Anything else for you, Sil?
I had no idea how much hit points Twi has, so.
Oh, bye, Ash.
Oh, we lost Ash.
Finish up this battle.
I just
So you
doubtful.
What?
It's a doubtful. I can do much damage. Thinking. Does Twy look really hurt after that?
Still bloodied.
Okay, so
I mean, she's still on the floor, so.
15, 20,
Wait, she's still bloodied? I healed her for 16 though.
Yep.
25.
Oh, I keep forgetting half is bloodied.
Cast
I'd
healing
still be bloodied.
healing word on her.
Gotcha. Roll me a d4 and add your charisma modifier.
Nice.
8.
Gotcha. Now she's not bloodied. Alright. Ending your turn. That brings us to Arwen, top of the order.
We got a ghoul and we got a white.
What happened? Sorry. You blue and white what?
So we have the ghoul.
Oh,
who
the
is-
ghoul.
who has
Okay,
been
okay.
hit several times, and we have the white, who I'm pretty sure has like no damage.
I thought you said the blue and the white.
No.
That's why I was
You
confused.
can flank the ghouls, shockingly enough.
Yeah, you
Hmm.
can.
The one farthest in the back that no one is attacking.
Gotcha. Run Arwen all the way over to there. Alright, roll to hit.
Oh God. God, math. 14.
14.
Oh wait, no. Oh my gosh. I can do this with my brain.
+6.
Plus, yeah, then it is 14. Sorry.
That just hits.
Okay, cool.
Roll me damage, but you do not get sneak attack.
Didn't think so. I ran right up to it. Alright, I'm going in with the rapier. Oh, alright. So that's 12.
Alright.
That's impressive. Get a crit and do half of that.
Alright, anything else, Arwen?
I have another attack, huh?
Correct.
Yeah. I'm gonna use, I'll use Cataclysm to shank in the face.
Gotcha. Go for it.
Okay, that's 19. Do I need to add anything to that?
No, because that's gonna hit. Roll damage.
Cool. Ten.
10?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Alright, anything else for your turn?
Well, at least we know it took 28 so far.
No, I'm good.
Alright. Ending your turn, that brings us to Fen.
How close to the white can I get with my movement?
What's your movement?
30. Right there. Then I guess I'll go back 1 square and to the left 1 square.
Okay.
And then 1 over. Yeah. How's this white looking?
Still not bloodied.
I'm going to and do my little headbang guy at him.
Oh, Scorching Ray?
Yeah.
Make 3 attack rolls.
So I'm gonna do each one at a time because if I manage to kill him, I'm gonna have 1 ray go to the thingy.
Yeah.
Is that allowed?
Yes.
Okay.
That's so effective.
Is that allowed?
What do I add to it? Just my spell attack?
No, +4.
+4. Okay.
Yes.
So first one, 6 + 4. That doesn't hit.
Nope.
Second one, 3 + 4. That
Nope.
doesn't fucking hit.
Roll me a high number.
Third one. All right. Okay. 13 + 4.
That'll hit. So roll me 2d6 fire damage.
Oh my gosh.
It spun like a top.
It
That's
did.
why there was a
I
delay.
was going to say, yeah, your dice looked at you and went,
I thought a
Like,
bunch
oh,
of you
you're
just
mad
like
at me
forgot
now?
how to read for a good like 20 seconds, and I was like, "What is happening?"
It takes 3 whole fire damage. As the other two just go, the other two kind of like go over like over its head, and kind of looks up and like looks back at you, and the other one kind of like strikes it in its lower leg, and it just kind of looks down and kind of like shakes its legs so the flames go out, and then kind of looks back up to you, and it just sort of looks generally confused.
I'm still learning how to use this thing.
Howdy, welcome to the boat.
Huh, welcome to the party.
So that was my action. My bonus action. I'm gonna flip it off.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Alright, the white's turn. The white is going to take 2 steps this way and get out of combat range with Arwen.
Oh boy.
Arwen, you get an attack of opportunity if you would like.
Would you really think I wouldn't like?
You never know.
Roll the hit.
You might have
As it
reaction ability
walks
for that.
away, I'm just going to attempt to clothesline it with my rapier. That one I hit with my hand, sorry.
Yeah.
A centimeter of steel.
What'd you roll?
Okay.
Isn't it not sharp?
18.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Hey!
I just imagine you go down like pokes for the
Oh, I rolled a 1, but I got a 7.
You rolled a 1?
Yeah, but I get a 7 because I add 6 to it.
No, you add 4 to it. You don't add your proficiency modifier.
Oh,
to
sorry,
damage.
then I add 4 to it. My bad.
I think.
Gotcha, 5 points.
Cass gets those sometimes mixed up.
All good though. Alright,
Really
so
complicated.
with that, you kind of like clothesline it and it kind of like snaps like a neck back. But as an undead creature, just sort of like flips its torso and flips its head back onto its body. It is going to sheath its longsword and pull out its longbow.
Not me, man.
Seeing the same thing that its Ghast saw, in that the people who are bringing people back to life are really hindering it in this fight. And it's going to fire its first bolt at you, Kai. That is a natural 20.
Kai, write your will real quick.
Change your name to Die.
It's just Kermit at the typewriter.
Oh, gee, Miss Piggy, do you think Kai cannot die in this story?
That is 14 points of piercing damage.
I'm
Kai
down.
goes down.
Sounded like a poor person just hit the floor.
It fires the first bolt, sinks into Kai as Kai goes to the ground. You just hear, once again, an undercomment. You're the only one that is able to understand it, but you just hear it in the same gravelly voice. You go down. And you, it turns to you. What is it, plus? Plus 4. Unnatural, 20 to hit. Yes, you.
Okay.
Oh,
That is 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
I think we're all going to need a rest after this.
How you looking, Sil?
I'm fine.
Alright. Kind of seems annoyed that Sil has also not fallen yet, but that ends its turn, and we now move to Twy.
Fire stands up.
Yes. She is looking more than a little pissed off, and she is going to swing at the Ghast.
I thought the gas was dead. Oops.
No, Ghast is right there. The 2 ghouls are dead.
He's
Where am
about.
I in initiative again?
Fuck, missed you.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I got skipped.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
Skip last fight.
Oh,
It
it's
was.
okay. You were in the last round.
Yeah. Oh, you go immediately after the wipe, so it's your
Okay.
turn now.
Alright, I thought I was coming up, and I was like, wait, it's not me.
What you doing?
Or the
No,
gas.
I'm gonna go after the gas, because Kai is down.
I can move you in a way that.
Yeah, I'll
Blanks.
flank it.
Okay. That'll be 5, 10.
Cool. That's not great.
But
No, you get the advantage, remember?
Right. That's a lot better.
I've never
That's
seen
a natural
a
17.
group forget advantage so often.
Hey.
I'm gonna imagine that hits.
Yes.
That's 6 damage.
All right. Still standing.
Bandage.
Thank God.
I saw it, and I was like, let's not kill Maddie.
17.
That'll
Yeah,
hit.
yeah.
Go get him. The damage tonight.
6 damage?
It lands so rudely.
Still standing, unfortunately. Not by a whole lot.
Just,
It was
like,
on death's
flops
door.
down on the-
Alright, I'll
But-
use a key point.
Flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Alright.
Advantage.
Natural 15.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Damage is damage.
7.
That is enough to take it out.
Just pounding it
For
into a
future
pole.
reference, please tell me you're doing. You do have to tell me you're doing flurry of blows before you make your first bonus action attack.
Oh, we hadn't done that way in the past.
Oh, I am sorry if I had not realized that beforehand, but not counting this time because I apparently forgot the rules. But that is, you do have to announce it before you make your first bonus action attack, but not affecting this time.
So I can just waste key points then?
What do you mean?
If I kill it with the first attack?
You can move to another enemy to attack it. I believe you get a refund on a key point if you don't make the second attack.
I thought it was just if you hit, you can choose after.
I'll have to look at the rules later, honestly. But regardless, it's not affecting the fact that you just killed that gas, so does not matter right now.
And then I'll use the rest of my movement to move up on the skeleton.
That was not your leg, was it?
No,
Okay.
Wesley's making his
So
own.
mine.
Where is he?
So I felt something walk over my foot.
Show
and I,
me
like,
the
stroked
Wesley.
it, and I was like, okay.
So it is now Twy's turn.
He's
Twy
been
is going
pacing.
to stand, look at the unconscious Kai, and just kind of shrug apologetically and just say, "Sorry, I already gave you guys all my potions in the sewers." And she is going to move into combat with the white as well.
Okay. Which side, left or right?
Doesn't matter. She'll swing and hit, and deal 16 points of damage with her sneak attack. Swing it again with a bonus action. Hit with that as well. And that is 6 more points of damage, as the white is now looking fairly rough. That ends her turn, and it is now Kai's turn. Kai, make a death save. Roll
On
me a
the
D20.
bright side,
20. Or you kicked
on the
out.
bright side, this is the first time in this entire campaign that I've gone down.
I don't think it
False.
is.
Every single one of us went down in the sewers.
Oh, now I
At
meant
least one.
something different.
No, I don't think I went down.
I think I
No,
did.
Kai was the only one who didn't go down. Kai just brought everybody back up every turn.
Oh.
I
I'm
know.
sure Kai's gone down.
I know. I was.
I haven't.
It was just the death out of the whole group with 2 deaths, 2 fails.
Who, me?
Me.
Oh, was it two?
Because I rolled a 1 on my.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Kai, roll me a D20.
13?
What'd you roll?
13.
That is 1 success.
Yay!
All right,
Help!
on Kai's turn, that brings us to Syl.
Not even looking.
I'm looking.
What you doing, Syl?
2 spell slots.
You got any potions?
I do have spell slots. I haven't used a second yet, and I have 3 more first.
I forgot that regular spellcasters have lots of slots. I only have 1.
I'd say amount as actually I just don't blow through them as quick. It's hard to tell what space he is. All right, I guess I'll cure wound you. Hey, do you hear me?
Yes.
Do you say thanks?
Doubtful.
Still unconscious.
6
Okay.
healing, 6 points.
Thanks.
Right, so Kai comes back to consciousness. Anything else for you, Syl?
I can't remember turn off the top of my head, so I don't know who goes next. You know what? I'll give Kai the 5. I'll give Fen the 5.
Yay.
Using another.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. So this number
Thank you.
4. 4.
4?
Mhm.
Oh well.
I do keep track.
Twy. I'm gonna use rest of my movement.
Smart.
All right. Next up is Arwen.
Hello.
Hello.
There is a
I'm
There
just
is-
gonna flank.
this person standing directly in front of me is too close. I'm going to push him back by inserting a dagger into his throat.
Go for it. Roll the hit.
That's a 19.
19. That'll hit.
Cool.
Roll your damage plus sneak attack damage.
Plus sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
He's like double flanked. Oh,
Double
sorry.
points? What?
No, I just need to grab my dice.
11 total.
11 total. All right. How do you want to do this?
Alright. So basically, I'm going to lunge forward with both hands on the hilt of my dagger, plunge it directly into the center of its throat, vertically, and carve up through its chin.
Ooh.
Oof. Alright, so Arvin just
The old hook,
fucking
line, and sinker.
carves through this thing, and with that it falls dead. There are no more enemies left in this room as initiative comes to an end because everyone is also conscious. And so all of you stand, beaten a little, some your own blood kind of coating your clothes, and is able to take a moment to breathe.
Are you going to cast the prayer of healing, or are you not?
Yeah, I'm going to. Can you cast that on yourself as well?
Yes.
Sweet.
Is it everyone in the room, or is it picking the amount of people?
It's within
6
30
people,
feet.
Okay.
so...
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't
So
need
it's
to
the
do
whole
raid.
party.
Oh, sweet.
Well, it's up to 6 people, so that's at literally everybody.
You don't have any... You're not missing any health, Maddie?
I'm over my max health right now.
Oh, well, hold on just a second.
Speaking of the end of battle, T is going to toss another 2 gold Sill's way.
After all that's done, can I search the White's body for anything? I'm like curious about his
Make an investigation
under
check.
darkiness. No, that's like a 5.
The only thing you're able to find on him is he was wearing something around his neck that looks like a key.
Yoink! Now it's mine.
So what is the prayer of healing?
2d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier
Which
on
is
6
wisdom.
creatures of your choice within 30 feet.
So 2d8 plus wisdom?
Yeah, plus my Soul of Eternum dice.
Correct. So go ahead and spend your last 2nd level spell slot on that. Hopefully there's no more combat to come.
We don't have to RP anything out or anything, but have I gotten any messages through my bracelet yet?
No.
Okay. So I don't know if it's reached her yet.
You do not know, no.
So I'll kind of sit down against the wall and then start praying, and then here we go. That's a 10, 14. So everyone gets 19.
Oh, nice.
Alright, and so as Kai sits down for 10 minutes to cast a prayer of healing on the party, everyone stops for a minute to collect their wits. Fen has picked up a key.
Yep, found this on the White. I'm assuming we're going to need it.
And so there is a door in the corner of that room that you can see there.
Mm-hmm.
RP this out because this should only take a couple minutes.
Taking a short rest, right? For anyone that needs it.
I figured not since we just did the healing spell.
Yeah, I was to say you weren't, but you could. The prayer of healing was only 10 minutes. So
Well, short rests are 30 minutes or an hour?
An hour.
So wait, did I just waste a spell slot then?
not unless you guys are gonna wait another 50 minutes.
Well, like, it kind of seemed like most of our casters don't have a ability to cast any longer.
They
No.
can't regain spell slots from short rest, can they?
Those two can't now.
Oh,
Just
okay.
you.
Never mind then.
I can't until higher levels.
No, warlocks regain all of their spell slots on short rests.
Really?
Yeah, that's why they only have a certain. That's why
Oh
they
my
have a low
god,
level.
I feel so stupid. I
No,
didn't know.
that's-
I don't need
Yeah,
it. I don't
no,
need
that's
to do
that's
that,
why they
though.
have a small amount of spell slots
okay.
because they recover them over a short rest.
Oh, I thought I didn't get that till like
They're
level
kinda like
20 or
monks
some
with
shit.
it. No.
Oh my god, I feel so stupid. Well, anyways,
No,
I don't need it.
Yeah, I was saying, your level 20 capstone abilities, you can take a minute to essentially
I'll
Oh.
beg your
What?
patron,
Oh,
and
my
then they
one
restore
back,
all
but
of your spell
that's
slots
not
for
one.
you.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, well, I don't need to take a short rest. I'm at full HP and I still have 1 slot left.
Alright.
I don't want to waste a short rest in Kai's spell just for another spell slot.
There's a door in the corner. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna use my mage hand to hold the key and then open the door in case the door blows up or something.
So the mage hand inserts the key, unlocks the door, and opens it up. Does not appear to be anything that happens when
Is it one
when
that
it
like
does.
slides out?
Peer down the hallway and what do I see?
I think it just slides up.
I love that.
Dwarven Forge is its finest.
Does one of the doors move?
Good enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the bars come up.
Well, I guess
That's
I'll
pretty
peer
cool.
through. Do a little investigation if I can.
There appear to be some they're not really traps, they're more just like displays of swords and arms on the side of the on the sides of the hallways. You can just see weapons displayed and then just a clear hallway that opens up and goes left and right at the end of it.
I'm
Can I
gonna
check
take
to
a
see if they're
rock
trapped?
and chuck it.
You take a rock and chuck it, and it bounces down the hallway.
Hey, that's my move.
I did that into this into the last turn too.
Arwen also picks up a rock and chucks it, and it also goes down the hallway.
I'm just gonna like investigate the weapons and see if there's anything that like triggers them.
There doesn't appear. Make an investigation check.
So since it's investigation check looking for traps, I get advantage.
Sure.
I just wanted to ask.
Stop doing it.
Bitch. Okay, well, good thing it's advantage because I was in that one. 17 plus 2.
All right. They don't appear to be traps of any sort. They just appear to be weapons that are affixed to mounts on
Okay,
the
they're
wall.
literally just like decoration weapons.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna say these don't appear to be trapped. I suppose we should proceed with caution. I'm going to lightly make my way through the rest of the hallway, and I'll just like wait at the very end of it.
Do you want me to move all the pieces?
No, you don't have to. So as you get to the end of the hallway, you look one way and there appears to be a locked a door.
Mhm.
You look the other way and there appears to be like a three-walled box of force walls that appear to be impeding any further progress into whatever is down that way.
I'll follow after Fen.
Does the key I had before open that door too?
Might as well follow.
Hey, Arwen. Arwen,
I'm already behind him.
can you pick locks?
Is that a question?
Yes, I just asked it.
It's not a good question.
Can you try to pick this lock, maybe?
I just start picking the lock.
Roll me a lockpick check.
A lockpick check?
Yep.
Sure. That's a 6. Fuck.
Plus dex plus proficiency bonus.
12.
Yeah, 12.
The door unfortunately stays shut.
Arwen, could I borrow your tools and have a try?
Question.
Yes.
Does it look magical?
The door.
Yes.
Make an Arcana check.
I am proficient in thieves' tools, but I don't think I have any.
I
I'm
believe
also
you are right in both
proficient
of
in
those
thieves'
statements.
tools.
9.
9. Hard to get a grasp on it.
I can cast a spell into something.
I mean, don't look at me. It's up to you.
Let me try my thing first. If Arwen lets me, I'm asking to borrow his thieves' tools.
I will begrudgingly, after just trying to shove them into the lock for a solid few minutes, just hand them over.
All right, and then I'll try. $24.
So you're able to get through.
Nope, sorry.
You're working on picking the lock. It's been a while since you've done this, but skills kind of come back to you like riding a bike. That said, though, as you are able to get the first couple of tumblers, you start to realize just how many tumblers are involved in this lock. It's very intricate. And honestly, not even due to a lack of skill, you're able to kind of like position the tools in a way that you have about 12 different tumblers all pinched with 2 tools before you realize that there's at least 12 more in this lock, and there's no... You can't fathom a way, aside from growing additional hands and inserting them in here to help you press more of them down to get this door open, and it remains
Can
shut.
2
Arwen,
people
we'll
do
do
it
it
at the same
together.
Oh my
time?
god. Well, I guess Sil can try his thing. Whether it
Yeah.
actually works or not, don't know.
Right,
You want
so
me to do it?
what is everybody doing?
If so wants to do it.
I'm
Does the
asking.
door look weird?
I don't know. It's your spell slot, bro. I'm gonna go back and check out the weapons on the wall. Maybe like one of them has like a secret key in it or something.
Gotcha. You've already made an investigation check for them, and you rolled, what was it, 19?
Yes.
They appear to be pretty mundane. There's
Okay.
nothing hidden within them. So what are you doing?
Does anyone else have any other ideas? I
Still
don't
had
think
one.
you can pick this.
No,
I'd
so
like to cast a spell.
What spell would you like to cast?
I like to cast Knock.
Right, can I see the card for now, real quick? I'm fairly certain I know what this does,
it
but...
just says I can open that door.
Pretty much.
I don't think it'll work on this one.
You never know.
When you cast a spell, a loud knock, audible from as far away as 300 feet, emanates from the target object. Alright. So you knock on the door, expending the spell. You hear the lock just kind of like... All the tumblers sort of rumble together and just... Click, 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 click. It opens up. There's a very loud knock that still does. As soon as this he casts a spell here. Let's see if it wakes up.
Oh yes, that was a nice nap. Thanks for waking me up, Sue.
Woof, you've done it now.
And a groggy looking creature is in the next room that the door opens up to. It is about a fairly large room, an 80 foot by 80 foot room, with the different like levels and different like odd stairwells that just kind of go to platforms that go to nowhere, odd pillars just rearranged everywhere, and there's a creature on top of one of the there's like two stairwells that go up to just like a 20 foot by 20 foot platform that just doesn't seem to serve any purpose. But a creature that was previously sleeping that is now slowly coming to consciousness is sitting on top of it. It is about 15 to 20 feet tall. Has like an undead nature to it due to the rotting flesh of its skin. It is large and its body is circular in nature, like a sphere. As it comes to and blinks, it has one large eye just in the center of its face, and 4 different stalks that kind of branch off of its body, with an eye blinking to on the end of each stalk.
I know what it is, but he doesn't know what it is.
The far end of the
I'm waiting
room,
to hear if I can.
the far end of the room, you can see a landing with stairs that go down.
Is it a ball holder?
It's the wizard. I bet he's the wizard. I bet he's the lich wizard.
Can a
do
beholder
anything?
be a lich?
What? You can do whatever you'd like.
I close the
Probably.
door.
Dragons do.
Lich
Still
holder.
closes the door.
He just and goes towards the force wall and starts just punching it.
Alright, so you go towards the force wall. You punch it to no avail. Though on the opposite side of the force wall, you can see embedded in the walls around are 8 uniquely cut gems.
I think that we need to go back in there. I bet you that's in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check out the
I thought
force
we were
fields
supposed
with
not to
T.
go up to the beholder.
What was that, Arwen?
We don't know that that's
I'm
it.
gonna go check out the force field with T.
Gotcha.
I'm not interested in the monster with the one eye.
Be humbler.
Dope. Oh,
You should
dope.
win the force wall.
What's my modifier? Arcana. Okay.
Yes.
21.
A regular
that
beholder has 8 stalks.
21.
21?
Yep.
Not bad. So these appear to be, I guess, Wall of Force would be, I guess, like an abjuration style spell, mixed between abjuration and enchantment magic. And they appear to just be walls of force that are blocking you from entering any deeper into the alcove and gaining access to any of the 8 stones that are there. But it looks like the magic is not necessarily incredibly strong. It looks like with a decent effort, it could be dispelled.
I don't know how I would do that though.
Oh yeah, spell Dispel Magic's a 3rd level spell, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
You wouldn't have it. One of you does.
You?
No, I'm gonna groan and look to Syl and like open my bag and show you the thing you gave me. Do I use that now? Okay, I'm gonna chuck a stone at.
When you guys were in the temple, you found a
I
grenade
totally
of
forgot about
Dispel
that.
Magic. I was really hoping that one of you would remember that you had
I was about
Why
to
give
go.
a
to-
I
magical
pulled
item
it out.
specifically.
I thought it might come in handy tonight.
I gave it to Maddie for
I
a
was
reason.
about to go have a whole conversation with the fake beholder. So
I'll back up a few steps and kind of like try and push Arwen
Appreciate
back
that.
with me, and then just absolutely chuck this fucking rock at
Cool,
the.
roll the d10.
Cool. This might not work then.
Or roll a d20, sorry, not a d10. My bad.
18.
Add your intelligence modifier.
17.
So you throw the rock, it hits one of the force walls, and just a like luminescent rainbow explosion just happens as the colors of the stone expand, and the walls of force all have like spiderweb cracks just run all through them before just and all of them are blown out. They are no more.
Good
Is
job,
this no
team.
more too?
That is correct.
Alright, here you go.
Thank you.
Well, chucks away. And I fucking run into that room. And I'm just like, I don't know how hard it is to pull the stones out. I'm like,
Not at all. They're just sitting in like
Oh.
little things on the wall. So you're able
you
to
see
pick them.
Fenrir
I want to
like a
grab as
frantic
I want to grab
madman.
as many of them as I can before him.
I was hoping to use that in a badass boss battle.
Well, I'm frantically putting the stones into my artifact.
Gotcha. So you get all 8 of them in. They
Ugh.
begin to glow, and in the same alcove there is an orb that glows that lights up as soon as you put in the 8th gem.
His smile goes away immediately.
And fireball is cast.
Below the orb, it opens up a circular shape, the same shape as your artifact.
Oh, am I supposed to put it there? Dear Shar, he says this out loud. Am I supposed to put that there, or is it a trap?
And
Love Fendian.
you make a religion check.
With
I'm
kisses.
proficient in this.
You just hear
That's
Kai from like
great,
10
make
feet
a
behind you
religion
just.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna get a high roll.
What kind of religion?
So, which one? Religion is wisdom, right?
Religion is
Intelligence.
intelligence.
Okay. So, 13, 14, 15, 16 for a religion check.
In your head you hear, I won't lie, I'm a little impressed. You've done well.
We've done well.
Claim your prize.
Fendian does that in real life. He's
Oh my
just,
god.
and he's like, he's just like making excited noises. And just, like,
I love that.
he puts it in the place.
So,
I hope it's a gun.
Okay!
What?
He just goes,
It's actually another horse.
But with foot pretty.
what do you have?
No! It's sideways because I'm gangster cop.
What do you have? A gun!
So you put it in. Immediately the wall rumbles before splitting in half. The artifact splits in half with the wall as they both slide away. There is about 10 feet of hallway before it ends abruptly in a dead end. At the end of the hallway there is an altar. The altar has a great sword atop it.
I don't know if I can swing that thing. But yeah, I'll go.
Your current weapon is a great sword.
Your current weapon is a great sword.
It's a long sword.
You said isn't it a great sword? You said it was a flamberge, which is a great sword.
No, I asked in like the very beginning if it could be modified so it's a long sword, and you said yeah.
Oh, well.
Don't worry.
It's a great
I
sword.
can technically still wield a great sword. Like if I made like my pact weapon a great sword, I can still use it.
Yeah. Or if it could only be a 2 to Warlock. Anyway, continue on.
Anyways, I continue on and I'm like, oh. He's doing this himself. He's imagining like a heavenly.
So it is a beastly looking weapon. It is about 6 feet long, tip of hilt to tip of blade.
This is total Zodiac.
The
Look at
hilt
that, Sylvan.
the hilt itself is about this thick around. And it is the hilt is wrapped around for grip with chains.
Ooh.
My God.
There are also sort of twisted, solidified chains sort of twisting off, almost like branches to form the guard. And then even 3 links of a chain off of the hilt of the sword is kind of like just dangle.
Ooh.
The blade itself is about 8 or 9 inches thick, just like this way, and about an inch thick this way. Sharp all the way up, straight up, before kind of curving off this way, and sort of coming to like an odd sort of like flared point.
Okay.
Ben's boyfriend's gonna be jealous.
Close to the hilt, or close to the guard. From the guard, the blade itself, the hilt itself is about 18 inches long. So the blade itself is about 4.5 feet long. The closest 2 feet of the blade to the hilt, or to the guard rather, is wrapped in like white bandages.
Is he sick?
And as you grab it, you feel a pulse of power through you as you instantaneously attune to the weapon. And a name for it comes to mind. The common name for it, at least. Not its title or its true name, but the common name, at least.
Mm-hmm.
And you now are attuned to the great sword, Unbound.
Ooh, just like me. Bendian says. Holy shit, this thing's huge.
Right.
I'm gonna attempt to swing it around. It looks like it's too heavy for me to swing. But
When you first lifted it up, it was heavy, but as soon as that pulse of power felt through you, it feels lighter. It feels almost as simply an extension of your arms. It does 2d6 damage. It is a strength-based weapon that does slashing damage, not magical yet.
Mm-hmm.
Though you can make it you are proficient with it, and you can make it your packed weapon, so that it can use your charisma instead.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you a +1 bonus to your spell attacks.
Ooh. Okay.
So you can only be attuned to Warlock. I will print all of this out for you, so you don't have to write this down necessarily. So I just want to give you the deets. You have advantage on checks against being restrained or grappled.
Ooh, I like that too.
It has 3 charges. It regains all charges at dawn. You can spend 1 charge to cast the spell Misty Step, and 3 charges to cast the spell Knock. Just saw in action. And it deals bonus damage equal to your Wisdom modifier to creatures that are large or larger. So if creatures the large tag or larger, it deals bonus damage equal to your Wisdom modifier. And
Bendian was like so excited. He I make my regular sword appear. He's like, "Sorry, great grandma, you're going away."
And I think that's. And it also grants you while you're wielding it, as long as you are holding it when you cast it, it can be used as your spell or your focus.
Oh, neat.
And it gives, as long as you're wielding it, it gives you a +1 bonus to damage dealt by the spell or the cantrip Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
You didn't have to use the ritual to get all this? Nice.
Yeah, I just have to chill with it for an hour, but I'll do that. I'm assuming that's just gonna happen
Well, no.
overnight.
So I'm telling you this out of character. Fen doesn't know any of this in character yet. You will have to do the ritual that Syl knows in order to realize all of this in character. It just, as soon as you picked it up, attuned to you, but it attuned to you without you knowing what it does.
I was talking about just making it my warlock weapon. I figured.
Yes, you can do that, but it just right now you're just like, this is a really cool sword. I have no idea what it does.
Exactly. Got it.
Yes. So you are now holding the sword.
I'm holding this thing that's as big as me. I can't wait to draw that because dainty Fendian, and then this giant fucking chain sword. Woo!
And then from somewhere behind you, I would assume not all of you are standing necessarily in the alcove. Some of you are closer to the hallway. But from somewhere behind you, not necessarily that door that you opened that had the creature behind it, but somewhere further where you had been previously, you just hear the sound of doors opening.
Oh, sorry. I was really excited.
Oh, follow the noise.
So T, you make your way out to the room where you fought the undead, and you can see this door is once again open.
Ah, sweet. We can just come back out the way we did.
Is it the same room on the other side?
Yes, it is. And so as the party gathers, in preparation to potentially make an exit from the Warlock's Crypt, now that you have completed Fenn's quest and found what he was looking for. That is where we will end tonight's session.
T, you should get yourself one of these. But yours will be big fists.
That's alright, I made mine.
Oopsies.
So, that's all she wrote for tonight. I hope everyone had fun. You guys did pretty good in
I know
some
I did.
combat against some interesting enemies.
I have 4 pages of notes.
Sounds about right, yeah. It's hard to... I was going to say, it's only 10:45, so we've had sessions that have gone significantly longer than this, but it's hard to believe that...
We did this all in like one go.
I was going to say, yeah, it's hard to believe that the first thing you guys did tonight was share those secrets, because that feels like forever ago.
I didn't think that those were going to happen immediately, or that we would have to say them to the entire group.
I have a little over 8 pages of notes.
Sounds
but,
about right. Just
yeah,
cursing the
I
whole
really
party.
didn't think about my wording when I sent the answers of those questions to Liz.
I'm aware.
Guess
Honestly,
you should
there's...
have. I think that's the point.
I was going to say, when I knew that you would get to that room next, and so when I ended last week's session, a part of me was like, alright, I'm going to wait till tomorrow and I'm going to send everybody these. And I was like, no. I was like, if I give people too long to think about this shit, they're going to be little shits about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them do it while I give the recap, so that instead I know their answers are, like, hurried and honest,
Like the first thing
as
that
they
comes
can
to
be,
mind.
the first thing that comes to mind.
Hey, at least I was honest. I didn't look for a way around it.
Yeah, I was about to say, T's the only one that took multiple points of force damage as souls ripped from the body.
Arwen almost.
Hey, the first answer that I gave was legitimate. I think that should have counted.
No.
You
T
literally...
has no regrets.
So what Arwen sent to me in that first bit was, quite literally, and I quote, so what is your greatest fear? I don't really know. There are a lot of options. What's yours? Or, if that's unacceptable, which it is, so you literally put your own asterisk there, and I was like, yes, correct.
Yeah, I figured it was going to be, so I added afterwards, like, some examples.
Well, hey, you get points for trying.
So
I
next week
made
we'll,
an attempt.
Next week we'll come right back at it and see if the gang can get out of the Warlock's Crypt and see their grand getaway featuring Celeste Potts and possibly another character that you've never seen in combat before as well come to your aid on the shores. But without any further ado, we would like to thank you all very much for watching. Oh, I totally forgot to tell you to text Ellie to watch.
Yep, it's okay.
Did you do it?
Nope, but she works today.
Oh well. Sorry, Ellie.
You're fine.
But without any further ado, thank you for watching. We love and appreciate you all very much. And until next Saturday, or Wednesday if you watch our YouTube video, we've been the Unlucky Few. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be live streaming starting November 9th at twitch.tv/TUFDND. If you want more content or updates from us, feel free to follow us at Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, all at TUFDND. Links in the description below. But from all of us here at The Unlucky Few, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.